What's up, everyone? It's your K Verdi and Queen Dream.
What's up, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and this is the Culture Report God Show. Let's go! Yeah. And before we get into it, shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Tote and Carry, Luxury Luggage. Shout out to Two Laws Distribution. Shout out to Yoko Vodka, and shout out to our newest partner, KL H2O Water. It's in stores, it's selling out, and it's minority owned. Support it. It's water. There's nothing more pure than that we could do. But today, we have a special guest that's sitting on the Culture Report for Cousin Juju. It's my brother. We came up together. We've been knowing each other for since I know we met in 2006. Because you had an artist performing at talent shows and so did I. So we kind of came up together. They need to make a movie about that, by the way. Yes, but everybody give it up for my brother B Rich. Let's go.
What up? What up, man?
Let's welcome B Rich to the show. He's on the Culture Report. Let's just talk some shit. Let's go.
Okay,
let's go.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Let's get into it.
Sabrina the Dream.
What up,
Let's go.
Let's get into it. So as everyone knows, YFN Lucci is coming home. So what are you guys' thoughts on that? How you think that would be for the culture?
I mean, when I first heard it, it's like 20 years. I'm like, damn, you're going to be gone for a long time. Then later on in the day, I heard he'd be home in 3 months. So that's cool.
Yeah.
The crazy part about YFN Lucci is that I think when he comes home now, I think he's going to go on a Pac run if music is his priority.
For sure, if the
because
music right.
I think that he did the most, like, obviously I don't like to get in people's business, but the one thing that he did, he stood more tall for Thug than people expected to stand tall for Thug. For sure. Like, he literally was in prison and still was like, I ain't doing that. So for me, I feel like there's a honorable way that people are going to look at him coming out. And I just hope that, he can just flourish and it's not, drama surrounding him, because they tricked him. Well, they didn't trick him. They gave him 20 years probation, basically. Yeah. So basically, he served 3.5 on the 10, but he still got to do 10 years probation. So depending on how tight that is, whether it's he can't smoke weed, if he's around a felon, like, I hope it's not that tight, because it's going to control how he's able to move. But I'm happy he's coming home.
Didn't he get a body? He get away with a body too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess he said that he didn't do it, or they knew that he didn't do it, or whatever it was. It doesn't even matter. Yeah. But the point is that 10-year probation, he just got to be smart. But if he come out the way he stood tall, and he didn't testify against nobody, and he was in jail, and he was dealing with all this drama, and he still stood tall.
How long was he in jail?
3 years.
Damn, bro.
And like all the money he was making when he was out, I hope he come back on some Pac All Eyes on Me shit and run it up. I swear I do. Shout out to Fly, shout out to Day, shout out to all his people. I just want to see him win.
What up, man?
Yeah, I just want to see him win, bro, because, he sat down and, he could have did a lot of things to get out early, and he didn't. So I'm glad that they gave him that.
True that.
Yep,
yes.
Straight up.
Okay, so Marlon Wayans is addressing black men wearing dresses in Hollywood. And then we have Wiz Khalifa blowing smoke into AD's mouth. Do you guys think masculinity is still relevant in the music industry?
For sure. I haven't seen.
I don't know, because you got Drake with
Have you seen any men wearing dresses?
No. Okay, so hear me out. So I think masculinity is on a decline. No, masculinity is on a decline.
Come on, bro.
Hear me out. Let me tell you what I said. Hear me out. I think masculinity is on a decline because anytime a man does something extremely masculine, he's attacked for it. Yeah. So people will get mad at Marlon for saying, but by the way, Marlon did wear a dress.
Yeah.
For sure.
He did, in White Chicks. He did. That's a classic.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I just think that masculinity is under attack. I just think
but Marlon always doing some questionable shit though.
Yeah, but he
straight up, bro. Like you have, bro.
Like what?
Just always. He just really good at acting gay. If you notice,
he is.
I'm not trying to say nothing wrong with gay people, but he always, he is. He always do that.
He is. He always he is a good actor. Even on the Wayans brothers show,
exactly.
He would. Damn, I didn't think about that. But listen, man, masculinity is under attack. I stand with my brother Jesse Lee Peterson, who says we need to bring masculinity back. I did his show. He said we need to bring masculinity back. I just think that we need to bring it back because women are now the new men, and men are lost out there trying to figure out how to be men now. Yeah, so I don't think what Wiz Khalifa did was suspect. I don't have a problem with Marlon Wayans said, but I mean, I just think that we
Well,
just
they're coming for y'all because Drake's wearing bows now. They're doing the painted fingernails. So it's like, what is going on right now?
It's like that.
why
It's
are y'all
like
so
to me, I feel like
comfortable
when
with that?
guys do shit like that, it's to include other audiences.
To be cool,
You know what
yeah.
it is? It's to get people talking, man.
That's my point.
To
Yeah.
get attention.
You know, some
get
people
other-
can get away with it. Drake, he can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? The bitch still gonna fuck with him.
What you think about what happened with Lil Nas X? And
I mean,
Jay
I think-
Christ, and then him crying, saying that he's sorry.
I think with Lil Nas X, because he came in, I thought he was straight. You know what I'm saying? The song caught, and I was like, all right, cool. And then when he came out, doing the mix of that song, it even went up higher.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened after then. I know he had another song, and it wasn't a
To
success.
me, to me, it felt like he was just playing tricks on the audience. It
Yeah.
felt like he knew how to go viral. He mastered the
Yeah.
art of it.
He mastered
and I
it.
think that he went too far, too early, too fast.
Yes.
You gotta remember, Madonna kissed Britney Spears on stage after
That
they
was
were
crazy.
both legends. That was a huge moment. They were legends though. So then you see this guy who's like, you know, by the way, he is a legend. He's a young legend, but he rushed it. He rushed it. Like, I mean, well, how many years we in on Old Town Road?
It's been about 6 since
Nah,
2000.
not 6.
More than that. Huh?
6?
It's been about 6. It's like 2017, right? 18?
Yeah.
Before the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about
I know-
6 years. I was living across the street, bro.
And it was like, even after he came out that he was gay,
No,
like, it
it
didn't
dropped
stop
April
him.
29th. No, that's the Old Town remix. It dropped 2018.
Well, how many years is that?
6. Damn, right on time.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
You don't learn.
Okay, he knows
6,
his
but I'm saying,
shit.
but it feels like the last year and a half he hasn't been relevant. Like he hasn't.
Yeah,
been out
he
there.
came out with that song with the
That's
pole
all he did
dancing.
with
That threw me
Yo, and I
off.
go,
The devil. That's what I'm saying.
I think
Where
that
do you
I think
go?
that LA a lot of people, bro.
My point of bringing up Madonna and Britney Spears was that these ladies kissed each other on stage, and at iconic status. That was a moment to say that was a career defining moment where it's like either you're gonna turn off the audience or you're gonna push it forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So for me, I feel like when you're an artist, it's good to have tricks of the trade, but it's like you only can kill yourself on camera once.
True.
You only can kill yourself once on camera before it's like, this nigga done killed this guy. You know what I'm saying? You only kill yourself once. So for me, I just look at it like, dog, you killed yourself already. And you brought yourself back to life.
Right,
you can't
yeah,
do that
for
no more.
sure,
Like,
yeah.
So now you're like, instead of dancing with the devil, I'm gonna play with Jesus Christ's name. And
Yeah.
I think
feel like
that's
I
what
think
pissed-
I think that turned a lot of people
That's-
off.
I think-
I agree.
No,
I
I
agree.
think
People
he
off.
did. I think he did better when he came out being gay. I think
Yeah,
he just went up from
coming
there.
out the
No,
coming out
coming
the
out
closet.
helped
He
him.
went up and he
That-
had a lot of support. The Elton John,
Yeah,
whoever,
LGBT.
Elton John, all the Billy Ray Cyrus, like he had it. And then when the all right, whoever idea was, hey man, let's do the devil shit. That shit kind of threw a lot of people out, bro.
It might have been his.
Nah, I
To be
doubt it.
honest
I
with you.
doubt it. I doubt it.
Nah, that kid's really smart. He's really smart. And here's my thing. The reason why I say it has to be his because he signed to Columbia. What other artists use the same tricks as him?
Yeah.
If somebody
Now, he
did
was like
Columbia-
one of the first ones to get signed off TikTok, huh?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
huge, bro. But
Oh,
I'm just
wow.
saying, like, what artists in that scenario, like,
Nah, you right.
yeah.
I feel you.
So I just think that the message to me is just artists, it's good to have tricks, but don't
you
do it
trick
all-
bagged yourself.
don't do it in the first 4 years of your career,
Right.
Because now, where does he go from here?
It's
Now, he
gotta
can drop
be-
a hit,
it's gotta be about the
but
music.
But the next record he drops, he's gonna be so under the microscope. The record, the video, the lyrics, because they're gonna be like, is he playing with God again? And to
Right.
me, I feel like he went too far with it, and now he's gonna have to probably deal with the consequences of it. But
I think I know how he could do it though.
how?
I mean, he need to go see Ray.
Oh, me?
I think he
Go
see you
see
give him
it.
a record, it save everything. I
Nah.
mean, think about this. 50 Cent was crushing Rick Ross.
Yep.
Straight up.
Yep.
I thought Rick Ross was gone.
Yep.
How he come back? With the music.
Music. With that,
Yeah.
with that BMF, and he came back with that. Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
if anybody, if your career, you're being crushed, you're getting trolled, come back with the music, you'll save your life.
But what's his style of music? So,
That's the Ray.
That's the Ray part. Though. So that's what I'm talking. From my perspective, if you tell me, first thing I'm thinking is how can we make something authentic that doesn't feel like a trick, but it looks like a trick maybe, but it's not a trick. Like you and your parents on like something that makes you relatable to people that brings a human element out of it. Because he always
tell
looked
the
like
truth,
a troll.
make a song, tell the truth.
That's my point. He always like a troll.
Yeah.
He always like he was trolling. Even when he did country music, it was like, is this dude trolling country music? But they killed him out, and
They
then
loved
we
it,
supported
yeah.
him, and then he comes with more, and then it's like, so I think we all have been trying to figure out, is Lil Nas X a troll, or is he a real artist? I think he's a real artist.
I think he's a
That's
real
like
artist, but
6ix9ine.
overdid
Is he a
it.
troll or artist?
That's what I'm saying. But the artist has to be able to make the music that is
right.
wrapped around your life and your truth. So I agree with you, B Rich. He gotta say something.
Speaking of 6ix9ine, like before all the like the shit went down, I was fucking with 6ix9ine. I was like, this
Right.
motherfucker is crazy. He was fucking coming at niggas, coming at Jay Prince. I'm like, damn, bro, like
He felt
none of us
Yeah,
would ever
he
come at
wasn't-
Jay Prince. Like he was just doing, and I'm just sitting back watching. It was a train wreck that you enjoyed watching.
The trolling.
I was
by the
like-
way, I'm glad you admitted that because a lot of people don't admit that it is a train wreck I like watching.
Yeah.
I love that you said
Yeah,
that.
and it's like I was like, this dude is on to something. But like he was playing like niggas wanted to kill that nigga.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Straight up.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But he didn't give a fuck.
Even the niggas around him, that's what I think he realized when he
Yeah.
was about to get kidnapped
Yeah.
from people around him. But same shit. How much beef can you start now?
Right.
So it feels like, and by the way, when the 6ix9ine dropped, I was like, this nigga is hard.
Yeah.
Like before
Like, he
this,
was a
before
Mexican,
but
talking
yeah,
like get the sticky out. But like it was like this nigga was like,
Hey, bro, like
he didn't need the trolls,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
bro,
colorful
like he
hair.
had it. He
So
had it, bro. He had it.
Yeah.
And then the snitching shit just hurt him.
Yeah, but my thing is this: is that I don't think the snitching shit hurt him.
I mean,
No,
I'm
it
saying
didn't
that
hurt
the
him.
credibility.
I think the snitching shit actually helped the people who hate him more.
Yeah.
And the people that liked him, they still liked
It
him
didn't hurt
because he stood on.
It hurt his relevance in hip hop.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It hurt his ability to be a member of hip hop culture.
Yes.
In the
Bam.
United States,
That's
at
it.
least around here.
He lives on his own island by himself.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And
He's still making the bread.
still
He's making money
Yeah.
over there.
But I'm just saying, like, before that, I was fucking with him.
That nigga was
Hard,
hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, but that's my point to the artists out here. Like, you don't always have to troll. I know it feels fun, but some trolls can, like 6ix9ine, he trolled too far. And then I probably pissed off his guys, who probably was really the guys, or whatever the story was. I don't even know the story, but the point is that if the music, me and you just pop randomly say, but the shit was hard. He was winning from the music. And he had this, but you know, hey man, I always say this, man. If you knowingly lay down with a devil, if you knowingly participate in something that is, and what I mean by the devil, I'm not speaking about evil. I'm speaking about someone who goes against the beliefs you believe, right? I'm not saying everybody's not bad, but if you want to steal, I don't want to steal. I want to find another way to make money.
Right.
That's just, you might not be the devil, but that's the devil in my life because
Yeah.
I don't want to steal. You trying to make me do something that's going to bring me down. Right? So for me, I just feel like you got to be okay with just being the artist and being your natural self because 6ix9ine's life will never be the same. And Lil Nas X life will never be the same.
Yeah,
They will never be the same. And I'm not saying they'll never be the same, good or bad. I'm saying they're rich. At least I hope they are. As they're rich. And look, what are they going to do in 20 years when there's no more tricks?
Man, that's something, bro. I woke up today, and like I was thinking, bro. I was like, I was listening to a Rihanna song. Ooh nah.
What was
What's
my name?
And I was like, God damn, bro. Like, how do we break songs now? Like the way we used to do them around that time. Like it was a formula.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Clubs, radio, DJs. It's like that formula is gone.
Yeah.
And like I know some of the tricks of the trade, what's going on now, but music is different. It's a different feel.
So let me
it's
say-
like the
Go
cool kids that were cool in school. They're the ones that's kind of like driving the culture now because they're cool and they just go do some
bring that cool
bullshit
shit, yeah.
and people gravitate. It ain't about the artistry no more.
But I will tell you this though. So I think it's a lot, right? So first of all, this is how I look at music. Music used to be New York City. It was big buildings. Every artist
Hard
represented a
sound.
big
That's why that
building.
sound was like
But
that.
not even the sound. I'm just
Yeah.
saying in general.
Yeah.
Like Drake was the Empire State Building.
Right.
Jay-Z was fucking the Empire, the World Trade Center.
Mm-hmm.
Like Adele was this other building. Then you had those small buildings. Then you had the project buildings. And everybody was their own building. Because there was maybe, if let's say if there was $10 billion in the ecosystem being made every year, that $10 billion before streaming, that $10 billion was being split amongst maybe 400 artists, maybe 500. Now it's $20 billion being made, right? But it's being split between 10 million artists.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of like you got to be able to make the music. You got to be able to create the moments. You got to be able to market yourself. You got to do all these things, content, all this shit, just to hopefully rise. Now, I use us for an example. the God Show, we've been ranked in the top 50 for a while now. But
speaking of that, bro, like I remember we talked. about.
We talked about that. We was on Clubhouse.
That's when we talked about that shit, and you was like, "I'm gonna do it, be rich." I was like, "Let me do it with you."
Let me tell you why I didn't do it that way, because I didn't want to waste anyone's time.
Nah, I know.
And for me, it was like, you see this set, I pay for all of this stuff, but I'm like, what's the point of doing this if I don't know it can work? So my thing with my team was, there are 500,000, there are 3 million podcasts in the world. And in the category we in, there's over 500,000. Hey, we're in the top. Thank you, bro. Of course, and thank you, bro. For real.
You my nigga.
But in the place that we're standing, we're in the top 50 out of 500,000. But I never thought about trying to be top anything. I just was like, I know music. I'm gonna talk about that like I would. This conversation is number one we have in the studio.
For sure.
Even as you came in now, you're like, man, well, hold on. It's like this is what we do this is our existence. So for me, when I look at the artists, I'm like, you have to find a way to be relevant, because you can get money and you can have a little building, a little hut. It's a lot of little huts now. It's 10 million little huts.
But don't it feel good making money for being you?
Hell yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's great feeling.
That's what I'm saying. But most people, here's the thing, be rich. Most people are not confident enough in themselves to be themselves. Most people are not confident enough to show the scars and say, yeah, this me. Like, I give you an example. Like, I got some drama I woke up to this morning. A guy basically told me if I put out a show that somebody said something about him, he gonna handle me. So he gonna sue me. So yeah, it's cool. So first of all, I called my lawyers to make sure I'm straight. They say yeah. Then I put it out, and I put it out and I tagged them.
You know what? That was funny. I woke up to that this morning. So I'm like, Ray don't never.
Come on,
he don't do shit like that. And then he's like, well, since you did the shit, nigga, he tagged the nigga, bro. I'm like, everybody know this nigga, bro.
Cause I'm like, dog, how you like me and B Rich have been on opposite sides of drama.
Me and Ray got into it.
I done seen B Rich curse niggas out.
I'm calm.
But he different now. But I'm saying,
I was him like.
How you grew up?
I was way worse than me. I was like on the Dame, like Dame Dash was my idol. I was cussing out everybody.
One day, B.O.B. had a show at It was on Sunset, right by House of Blues.
Yeah, House of Blues, yeah.
So it was like BET weekend. It was a big weekend, so the whole industry, you know how it is. Like B Rich got a show tonight. I'll see you there. So we all get there. It's a lot of us. B Rich comes outside and he's calm and he's like, and the lady's like, you can't let anybody out. And I never forget and it was a white woman, by the way. And you touched on her shoulder. He said, ma'am, you don't know me, but I'm crazy, and I really got a bad temper. So I need you to calm down how you talking to me before I go crazy out here. And I remember
he warned her.
She calmed down. We all got in the show, and it was fine. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like for me, I like, but this.
But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you that attitude in the beginning, me being that way, it humbled me a lot, because when you on top, what goes up come down. Right. So how you treating people when you going up,
they gonna remember
it. Make how you either fall soft or you fall hard. I feel hard. Nobody want to fuck with me after that. Why you think I'm so humble now?
Yeah.
For real.
So then man, I gotta be honest with you. It's weird because obviously B Rich we all know each other. Everybody came up together, and you know, B Rich had a very huge moment. And I saw when it started kind of slowing down, and I saw people switching up, and I couldn't understand it, because I'm like, he's still one of us.
Right.
For sure.
He's still one of us. Like, that's why I put you on the Atlanta Commission. I'm like, nigga, you can come sit on this listen to me, look at me. You sit on this couch anytime you want, my nigga.
For sure.
Because you my brother. And I know your heart. And
y'all check out Lil Darius. He coming up.
We should bring him on the Artist Spotlight.
For sure.
Let's do an Artist Spotlight with Lil Darius.
Where's he from?
He's from Athens, Georgia. Okay.
That's my little
but he's blowing up in Atlanta.
Little star.
And he's gonna be
me, you and him, we should do Artist Spotlight.
For sure.
Cause I love Lil Darius.
Does he rap? He's a rapper?
He's a rapper.
Okay.
Rapper, 18 years old.
18.
He got motion. He got
a lot of motion.
Okay.
A lot of
Atlanta
artists.
But my thing is that you made a lot of enemies, bro. And I'm glad you mentioned that. But I gotta be honest with you, man. Like, I think everybody fuck up. Yeah. My humbling moment was in 2009. That was the hardest day of my life. 2009. It was the night that Kanye grabbed the mic from Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I'll never forget what I had on that day. I walked in the studio. And Timothy and Teron fired me. And it was like, we don't want to work you no more. And I was like, why? And then they start breaking everything down. And I'm looking, and I'm like, that's what... Because, you know, sometimes you be on your own boss shit. Yeah. Like, I'm a boss. So you're like, hold on. That's what it looked like? And I was like, yo, look, I cried because it was like I wasn't losing those are my best friends.
Yeah, nah, I know.
So for me, I just remember saying to them, look, y'all ain't gotta like me no more, but give me 6 months. Give me 6 months and let me show you. Because what happened was the game was dividing us.
Yeah.
They was telling them why they with you and they not signing you but they was all friends.
I mean,
I'm managing friends. So I'm managing friends who are like low key competing with each other, but they don't say it. They just say it to me. Like, hey, I want to be better than him. And I'm like, nigga, y'all just hugged out and called each other best friends.
Yeah.
So I kind of stayed away from everybody, but that hurt my relationship with them. Point is that after that day, I remember Lil Raymond just was born. And I remember I called my kid's mom and I was crying and she was like, don't worry if nobody love you, we love you.
Yeah.
And I teared up and I remember I woke up, I said, I'm gonna be different. And ever since then, bro, so I know I've been there.
Humbling
and
moments.
that's why I love you, because I understand that, nigga, nothing is better than the comeback.
Right.
Oh no,
The comeback is the best.
Nah,
Let me tell you what the comeback is the best.
motherfuckers.
Let me tell you what the comeback the best. You've been here before.
Nah, and
now you get to do it right.
Yeah. And so,
It's your second chance.
it's coming. It's just like what humbled me was like when Dobie died and Peanut the Don died. I'm Grand Hustle still to the day I die.
Right.
That affected me, losing those artists. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to just sit back and reflect, and I sat down and the team members, like, a lot of people, they jumped ship.
Of course.
Artists that you helped. I'm not naming any names, but people know I've helped a lot of artists get to where they are, and they don't never want to recognize that.
So can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. We have this brother conversation. So I want to ask him a question. What do you think you did from your perspective? What would you say, Ray, I did this?
Being too close and being friends with the artist. I think I ain't trying to make this a racial shit, but like niggas treat niggas fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is like I can do the same thing a white label does.
Yeah.
But they not gonna do that shit they do to a black label.
Yep.
It's just not gonna happen. And I don't understand. It's like, are you afraid or whatever?
I can tell you
why. I want to hear this.
Because there are nuances that we understand with each other. Y'all didn't grow up with each other, but she went to high school here, you went to high school here. There's certain nuances that's gonna come out that we know each other. I don't give a fuck what it is, whether it's I don't give a fuck what it is. We understand each other. So there's a different expectation from someone that looks like you than there is that someone who doesn't. Because if you look like me, your job is, I would at least hope you understand me. So with me, it's like with you, I understand you. But here's the thing, I've been you. So I can't, I wouldn't want nobody to do, if I was you, I would want you to do this, what I'm doing right now. Like, yo, come on the show, let's talk shit. But I think that people, and another thing,
I'm gonna tell some real shit too.
Tell us. Give us
a lot of shit that fuck up a lot of empires, a lot with niggas is bitches.
Oh, yes.
I think that right there causes a lot of the root of every downfall and everything you seeing.
Yep.
From everything, bro. Everything you can think of. Everybody. So it's like, even with me, I don't know about you, you know what I'm saying? But like, really get you a girl, bro.
Stay down.
Dude, stay down. Have somebody that's loyal, not making you look stupid.
Right.
Can I tell you
do
something
the right
else?
thing, bam.
But I'm gonna tell you something as a black man.
Go ahead.
Don't get up and forget. Don't get up and forget. Because being down is like being in jail. And that girl in jail that's holding you when you think you down, that's the girl.
Oh, no, you
love
can't
the most.
forget,
But I'm saying, you can get up and be like, I'm King Kong. Right? Like,
I'm a builder bitch.
I ain't build a bear, motherfucker.
I'll build another bitch tonight, nigga. Don't make no play with me.
And that's crazy.
And ego kind of killed
sure.
My ego got to the point. Because like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it's been motherfuckers, big artists that I could have been a part of, but I was too busy going across the world, too busy running up behind other artists, and missed the boat on some big artists, bro.
Wow. I can tell you, I'm gonna tell you as a brother, if you want it, I can tell you the two things that I felt like you did wrong.
I'm listening.
The first thing you did was you was afraid. You weren't afraid in the room, and I admired that about you. I can give you a prime example. You have B.O.B., I have Rock City. We in the room with, I think, Cannon, or we in the room with Jeff. We was in Miami, or I think we was with Jeff Dixon. And you, like, I always asked for just enough, and you would ask for more than which. And I ain't gonna lie, I love that about you, because you'll be like, we'll be in the room, and I'll be like, yo, Cannon, you got a mixtape coming out, man? Can we get a verse on there? You know me, I'm just, man, can we get a verse? And B Rich is like, yeah, man, you need to give us a song. We need to do a song with Bob featuring Rock City, and then we're gonna give you a song Rock City featuring Bob, and then I'm looking like,
Yeah, nah.
Shit, I wanted a verse, nigga.
You know what it is?
I'm asking for the whole song.
I was aggressive, and that aggressiveness helped me.
Yes.
It also hurt me, so
That's
I had
what
to
I'm
be
about to say.
assertive. So like, I see you and me now, but you're more assertive with it.
Yep.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And the success is rolling, and so I'm learning.
No, but you know what else? You know what else it is though? The one thing that you did that I wish you didn't do, that if you didn't do, would have changed your life. And it's kind of fucked up.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You shouldn't have traveled with Bob.
Boy,
You should, if you.
that's what I mean.
Cause like right now, like you know, it's like once you build an artist as a manager, like I tell any young manager this: if you got an artist popping, you better stop traveling with them.
Yeah.
You send someone else to travel with them, and you take them being on the road, making money, and you start building you all's business.
So let me just explain. Like,
Sense.
you know, my mom and his mom are sisters.
I know.
And so that I was protective, real protective. And I was the driver. In the beginning, I was the driver. I was the DJ. I was the security. Drove every mile in the Chitlin circuit.
Yep.
DJ'd every song, you know, every show. And so it was hard in the beginning. I was protective, and I had to learn. But you're 100% right.
Yeah, because what happens is that it's a psychological thing. Like from the artist standpoint, they're blowing up now. So everywhere they go, they're getting treated like the king or the queen, or the queens or the kings or whatever they are. They're getting treated like royalty, and it's tempting to be a manager to want to experience that.
Yeah.
But eventually, the artists start looking at you like, "What are you here doing?"
Right.
And it happens.
You
By the way,
that's some real
by the way,
shit.
Shaka taught me this. Shaka Zulu told me.
I wish Shaka would have told me
He
that
told me
shit.
this. He said, the key to being a successful manager is you always have to feel bigger than the artist.
Right.
Because what happens is, it's like, I give you an example. There was a point in time where everybody said Justin Bieber was getting rid of Scooter. Scooter don't need him no more.
Right.
He's bigger than Justin Bieber. So I always saw that. So when Rock City started taking off, I traveled with them, but I was in the buildings. Because remember, we was all coming up together. Like we thought we was going to be artists at the same time, but Bob, his shit was more digestible. Our shit wasn't.
Yeah.
This is why I know everything I know. Because he was there.
Nah, like me
We
and
were trying
Ray
to
was
figure
in
this shit
competition,
out.
bro. He was trying to crush me. I was trying to crush
We
him.
pull up to-
It was on
The
some goddamn.
motivation,
We
motivation.
fucking these niggas up tonight, bro.
I knew he was giving his team in the corner speech.
Hey man,
No,
fuck
no,
these
my
niggas.
man, Playboy,
We had Willie Joe, Playboy Trey, all that
Playboy
shit.
Trey, Willie Joe had
motivated
Fort Knox
each
in
other.
them, and then Janelle Monáe might come in there with
Janelle
her
Monáe
crew,
come
they
do
all
her
dressed up,
thing.
Yeah.
and then
It was a
everybody,
fun-
and it's a talent
He
show.
was like, he ain't gonna outwork
Bro,
me.
we was like, it was like
it was a great
we was
time.
in each other, and it's like we respected each other.
And Bob was the first one that got signed, or was it Willie Joe got signed first?
Nah, Bob
Bob got
Willie
signed,
Joe.
then Willie Joe, and then
Nah. The first person that got signed was City Boy, Cookie Man.
Yes, but
He was
by the time I got Rock City, he was already out there. He was kind of But I remember Cookie Man got signed. But my point is that we came up together, we competed against together, we cheered, and I know people think that, but I'm being honest with you. If I had an artist coming up, I want B Rich to manage him over me.
Right.
Because B Rich is a in the trenches nigga.
Right.
I don't
He
want to
ain't
be in the
gonna
trenches
play.
no more. And I just don't want to be in the trenches. I will work with you, but I'm not getting in a van in the sticks,
Traveling.
driving through Alabama.
Right.
When I know I could get JoJo or James to do it, that's
Right.
why I
That
pay them,
makes
then they
sense.
gonna want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm you know, and at this age and stage of my career, I'm on that, but I'm still gonna get in the trenches in the beginning.
No, but I'm saying, I'm with you on that. But my thing is this: is that, in my opinion, you're bigger than that.
Yeah.
But I understand sometimes you feel wounded and you feel like this is what I got to do. But I'm telling you, you know more about artist management than probably I do. I know more about people. But you have ran tours, headline tours, traveled the world. I didn't do all that. When Rock City took off with Locked Away, they went on a tour with Maroon 5, and I think I did one day just to come say what's up. By that time, I was running the business.
He was like, I'm trying to get
No, it wasn't
money
even.
up.
No, it wasn't even that. Whether I was there or not, I was getting paid the same amount of money.
Right.
So why not let y'all go make the money over there while I go over here and start organizing our business
Right.
and making sure our
Makes
shit is
sense.
together.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing, because B Rich had a partner named TJ who could have handled it.
Right.
But I get it. It's fun. Everywhere you go, it's a party. But I just was like, I don't want to get, and by the way, I don't want to get used to that. This is just this might be Ray ego talking. I don't want to get used to that on a new artist's dime, because I live like that whether they there or not.
Right.
For
And
sure.
sometimes artists, they beg you to work with them, and that minute that they say, I got a $300,000 check, I gotta get B Rich 60 of that. Fuck.
Hey,
What the fuck does he do with that?
Yeah, nah.
This nigga
like-
just be hanging out.
Hey, look.
He
Just
with me every day.
remember this. Like, don't switch up, because once you switch up on the team that was with, you're gonna fall down quick. I've seen it for every artist. I don't know one that has been the same after they switched up their team.
I agree. Unless they was big enough and they just kind of coasted, but they never went up. They
coasted. Like, they still kind of maintain.
Yeah, maintain it.
But the people that's not your yes man, that's there to tell you what's real and seeing you from the beginning, they always gonna keep it 100. Now, if they're not elevating or whatever, then it's a different story.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you want to be cool with Bob again? Because y'all are family.
Of course, that's my family, bro. Like, I wish we could sit down and have a real.
You know, him and
conversation.
I talked a while ago. I didn't even know it was him. I was in a club. I was at a skating rink, and this guy walks up to me real close, and he's like, "Yo, I need to talk to you." And I'm looking like, "Fuck what?" And I look up. I was like, "Who the fuck? Bob?" He was like, "Yeah," because he had his dreads on. I know he had dreads now. And he had these shades. So I was like, because Bob had that.
At the end of the day, I would put my life down for him.
I know you would.
At the end of the day, I would give my last. And it's just a big misunderstanding that we never talked about, and it's ego.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that you and him should talk, because let me tell you something. By the way, I'll say this to anybody. If that person dies and you're gonna go to their funeral to pay your respects, you should never have long-term beef with somebody.
No.
You should always be able to squash it, because all you're doing is saying, we're choosing to live knowing that when you die, I'm gonna give you my respects. I'd rather say, here's my respect. Stay over there.
Yeah, talk to me while
I'm
I'm
gonna stay
alive.
over here, but I don't want no problem with you while I'm alive, because life is too short.
Man, I don't think that nigga would come to my funeral, to be honest with you.
No, he would.
I don't think so.
I know he would.
Nah.
I bet you he would.
I bet you
Bro,
would.
let me tell you something.
You're still family at the
Bro,
end of
y'all
the day.
are family at the end of the day. And let me tell you another thing. Bro, hurt people, bro. He probably didn't know. Like, it might not be work. It might just be like, yo, I just want to be cool with you again. But, bro, that man love you, bro. Y'all been through too much.
That's a fact.
Dog, love and hate is so close in the line. If y'all
That's
were down
crazy.
here somewhere, that'd be fine. But love starts up here. Hate, that's the truck. Love. Don't love. Then you get to that hate, and then you start realizing, I really love this motherfucker.
love this person.
Damn, I
hate him so
love them.
bad that
you
I
really hate that you love him, if I'm being honest with you. But you can't, dog, you cannot control love. If somebody tell you they loved you once and don't love you no more, it's a fucking lie. They didn't love you. Or they lying that they did love you. Or that they don't anymore. Love is infinite, bro.
Yeah.
It is an infinite thing, bro. It's people.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, when you work with somebody that you really, cause like, come on, we don't work with a lot of artists. Sometimes, man, like, you work with certain artists, and it got to the point like everybody wants to sign with Ray or Be Rich at the time, and because once you sign with them, their life changes, and that's not the truth.
Yeah.
You know, I can't change everyone's life. I can't make people like you. I can like your music. I mean, I had one artist that we signed on the label. I really liked the nigga. We went on the shows and stuff. He performed the wrong songs. The people weren't gravitating into him, and I was like, damn.
You signed him to what at this time?
To our, like, me and Bob's label.
Okay, you about okay. Cool.
And so we would go and we was excited about him opening up. And I still am a fan of his music to today. But sometimes, man, the people tell you, just because I'm a fan of something. That's what I learned, bro. Like, when I had started No Genre with Bob, I signed artists that I liked. I didn't sign artists that had motion and movement. And that's why I failed.
For the audience.
This goes back to clout versus talent.
Yeah, that's why I
for the
failed.
You get mad when you sign people for talent. Talent is worthless without hustle attached to it.
Bro,
That's true.
Without hustle attached to it, talent is worthless. So all the talented people out there that's like, man, this guy's fucking the game, but his mentality, bro, I want to work with, bro. My favorite artist is Michael Jackson, Kanye. I want to work with Bruno Mars is incredible.
Right.
You don't think I want one of those? But bro,
Sure.
it's hard. They have a different mentality than the other 99.9%. That's why they're at 0.01%.
that's one of the artists I could have been on a management team, but I was too
Wasn't humble yet.
I was humble, but I was just too busy.
Enjoying life.
We performed at the Grammys with Bruno. We went into the studio with him the day after Valentine's Day, and him and Brandon, we talked about
Creed.
being a part of the team. And I'm like, okay, cool, but I'm too damn busy to follow up, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but I fuck with Bruno, man.
Yeah, man,
Bruno
that's
is
one of my favorite artists.
like Bruno. I'll tell you a story, Bruno. Damon Eden set up a session.
Shout out to Damon
with Phil. Phil was a part of Bruno
Squeezy
Mars.
Fins.
He was the one with the glasses and the hat all the time. And so Phil was an amazing writer. And this is before Bruno was Bruno. And so Bruno wasn't coming to the session. He was outside. We was out Paramore. He was outside playing the guitar. And it's like, why you not coming to the session, bro? He was like, yeah, Mike Karen don't like me. This. And I'm like, So Bob instantly saw him. Bob and him was in the guitar.
Yeah.
And so that's how Bob and Bruno became cool because
That was when he was working at that was he was working in the
treehouse
in
and all
the
that.
treehouse at Paramount in the back.
But before the treehouse was built though, actually.
They built the treehouse because of us. Because we were doing so much work in the D room that they gave Atlantic the treehouse.
And shout out to Mike Karen. Like me and Mike Karen taught me a lot. You know, in the beginning we didn't get along, but now, you know, that's my dog.
Yeah.
But like Bruno, that story, like they connected on the guitar and then that's how they got cool. But it was about Phil, man. Phil, amazing writer.
Nah, Phil. Yeah. I remember Phil and Bruno grinding it out together. I remember when Aaron Bashuk played me "Nothing on You," because remember we was trying to get Bob a hit. We was in the work. We was trying to work on Bob.
Yeah.
So he played me "Nothing on You." He played me "Billionaire."
Ooh,
and then he played me.
You know, I asked for that song.
And then
like y'all didn't give us that fucking song.
And
he was supposed to be "Nothing on You," "Billionaire," and Airplane.
It would have changed the whole world. It would have changed the whole world. So they "Billionaire," "Nothing on You," and then "Just the Way You Are." He was like, we just came back from London and did all 3 of these records out there. And I was like, and I remember just looking at Aaron like, I'm like, bro, your life, we friends.
You know what's not fair? You know what's not fair? And I'm going to say it.
Tell me.
Damon Eden is the reason why Bruno is Bruno, because he's put him in that system. But Damon got fired. But Damon's the one that brought them into that system.
I thought Aaron brought him into the system.
Nah, Damon did, and then Aaron took over.
Wow.
For sure.
But see, here's the problem. This is why.
That's true.
By the way, this is why people like myself, to everybody watching, talk. Because black people just get sent home and we don't fall up.
Right.
We don't fall up in this world. When we fall down, we hit the ground and we got to stand up and go climb up again. Some other races, it feels like they fall up. Like they got fired, but they went into something immediately.
Right.
Like it's fucked up, but I just had to say that because Damon Eden is an unsung hero in the music business.
For sure.
He's a guy, Damon Eden was the first guy to try to fly me up to New York. He was working to sign my artist Noah. Mm-hmm. He's always been at the front line. He's always been there. And they sent him home and he's erased from history. And now I don't even know what Damon is at.
Damon's doing TV placements. That's what stuff like that.
But he's
better than that.
Aaron Bashuk is a CEO of Warner.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? Like it's like in our world, we get sent home faster.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
Usually we don't fall up. We got to go back and rebuild.
Damn.
Like you're doing with Lil Darius. Like I'm doing with the God Show. I just didn't want that Lil Darius. I was like, I'm gonna do the God Show because it's mine. And I rather get 10 likes from my own shit. They get 10,000 because of you.
Right.
Because you're gonna always be the end all be all of how I feed my family.
Right.
And it's too important to me to
can't
feed
put
my
that in your
family
hand.
to give someone that kind of power.
Right.
So I'd rather train my family on how to get over these 10 likes. We got 10 likes, y'all. Let's celebrate that.
Yes.
So I'm telling you, I'm doing this I'm saying that because Damon Eden should be running something.
Right.
He's one of the best A&Rs. Then you'll find some snake ass A&Rs, some snake guys in the business who ain't helped nobody, black people who kiss other races' ass.
Right. We gotta
and
stick
that's
together.
why they're in power. They don't do nothing for nobody. Nobody goes to them. They have nothing on their track record besides,
my dad was rich.
No, I'm friends with this guy right here and he likes me.
Right.
I will say something though, because I don't want to discredit Aaron. Aaron worked his ass off.
No, Aaron, no.
Yeah, I will say that. But
I gave Aaron credit.
No, I got you. But Damon was the reason.
No, but my point is this. I gave Aaron credit.
Nah, for sure.
Aaron is on his second job.
It's crazy.
He was the president of Interscope. And he became he's the CEO of Warner. He's on his second job.
And I used to cuss that motherfucker out.
And now, and hear me out.
And now he won't take my call. Used to cuss that motherfucker out, bro. And now he won't take my call. That's what you need to learn from.
That's your definition of the black guy that jumped over the fucking shit to get the judge. He like, I know I'm gonna go to jail for a long time for this, but bitch, you gonna remember me. I'm gonna get your ass. You gonna have nightmares about me, motherfucker. Nah, but you know what? I don't want to discredit Aaron because, like I said, Aaron played me those records, and Aaron worked his ass off.
Yeah, he worked his ass off. I give him that.
Incredible A&R guy. He's an incredible A&R guy. So is Mike Karen. But let's be clear, Mike Karen is the GOAT.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Everybody stood next to Mike came up. Let's be clear.
You know what, Mike, you the GOAT, man.
Mike
you was an asshole to me in the beginning.
He's an asshole to everybody.
But you the GOAT, bro. I had to get to him, bro. You know what? He the devil in the GOAT. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Nah, but my point is that. Where's Damon Eden?
Nah, he should be somewhere.
That's my point.
He should be somewhere.
Like Aaron's
he should be doing something better.
I mean, dog. I'm telling you, the people in power, they don't care about how good you are at your job. They care about how good you make them feel.
Yeah.
Damn.
They don't give a fuck about how good you are.
Do you think
much
that's
money you
why?
make
Do you
for
think
them?
that's why you didn't
This is a
succeed?
great show, by
You
the
don't.
way.
You
I know
don't.
me and B Rich are gonna go. This is
Hey,
amazing. Let's go, B Rich.
hey, you didn't think? Do you think that's why you didn't succeed in working for a label?
No. Well, yeah. So
Because like,
but hear me out.
because
I-
like
I
when
didn't think-
you got a position, I'm like, that okay.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But then I saw when I came to you with shit, you didn't have the power to do shit.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
do I not talk about this every time?
Like, and I'm telling y'all, like, this my nigga. He know I got taste. He know I'm gonna bring him something. He know if I'm behind
Yeah.
it and we team up, it's gonna work. And it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, let a nigga do. But you got these motherfucking puppet stream masters, and they want to go sign. The reason the music fucked up, y'all, is because they don't want to develop shit, and they want to just sign the quickest shit that's doing something on TikTok and put it out.
What
And
does
these
that tell you,
motherfuckers
though?
ain't ready, bro.
What does that tell you?
It's laziness.
No, it's not laziness.
What is it?
I used to think it was laziness. They don't know how to develop.
They don't know how to develop.
Not develop.
And
It's
it's
not being lazy.
motherfuckers.
They
It's
don't know
motherfuckers
how to
like,
do it.
you know what? I heard you say this shit, bro. And it's motherfuckers like you and I that they try to get out the way. That's making the fucking longevity of artists.
Yeah.
And they're killing that shit because they want to sign a quick fix and put that shit out, and it's killing people like us, and it's killing the artist career. And it's not no motherfucker telling them, hey, look, man, you fucking up. This is why you fucking up. It's like motherfuckers now. Artists are looking at their Instagram, telling me what the fuck is right and wrong, and it's to the point like, are you right, buddy?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's to the point, bro. Like, you know what? Here, I got an idea, bro.
They're their own manager.
You just said some shit to me. You said Playboy Trey. Me and Playboy Trey want to start a podcast called The Water Boys. I want you to fucking executive produce it for me.
Let's do it. That's my. We can put it together. I love
All right,
that.
cool. I'm gonna talk to
I
y'all
love
after that.
Matter of fact, can we gonna get our first sponsor is gonna be Alkaline Water,
Yeah.
which we own. Like we gonna make it happen.
For sure.
And Playboy Trey, he is my nigga.
That's
I
my
owe him.
nigga,
I
too.
owe him that.
I love him that.
All right.
But you're right. But I used to get frustrated in my position because I would. So let me tell you how it was when I went to when I worked at Epic. Everything I know now I learned from L.A. Reid. When I went to Interscope, I ain't learned shit. I was ostracized, put on the side by Joey, i.e., who was basically killing me in the building, and I didn't know it.
Right.
Wow.
And let me tell you why I quit. Because Joey, I'm friends with Majima. And Majima, I just signed an artist, and Majima she's head of R&B at podcasting. I mean, she's head of R&B programming. And she's like, I'm in this meeting with all the people from Interscope. Why you not in here? And I was like, I didn't know about the meeting. So I went to go in there, and there was a sign saying, if you was not personally invited by Joey, do not come in here. So I waited outside the elevator. For sure. By the elevator, I saw her, Tuma, and I got the picture to prove it. They took a picture, and I was like, all right, get out of here.
See, that's where I would have fucked up at. I would have went in that motherfucker, bro. Like
No.
straight up.
Can I tell you why I didn't go in? Because, and I remember I told this to Aaron, because everybody at Interscope knew Joey was giving me problem, but Aaron was like, I don't know why. Like, he told me to hire you. And I'm like, I don't know either. I don't know. I mind you, Joey was my guy.
Right.
So now I'm in the company. We would meet with artists, and I would walk the artist out to the door, to say, after we do a meeting, and he would close the door behind him. And I go like trying to, like when I work for L.A. Reid, nigga, we meet with an artist, I walk him to the door, I come in his office, we talk. So now I'm like coming to the, and then his assistant, like, he don't want to be bothered. I'm like, but I want to get his, so I would wait, I would get feedback from him 2 weeks later. And but that made me look crazy. So I remember thinking, I should just quit now, because I didn't know you felt that way, but a lot of people was hitting me trying to get shit done, and I couldn't get nothing done. Right. So now it made me look hopeless.
Yeah, that shit was frustrating. I'm like, what the fuck?
But not only that, I would have been okay, but I also have to show up to every meeting. I have to do all this other shit. So I'm like, bro, why am I here? And I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't know for a fact, but I saw a guy who, when I quit Interscope, I saw him, and he gave me a hug, and he said, bro, I'm sorry for what I did to you. Be Rich, I'm like, what the fuck did you do? He was like, I killed every record of yours because Joey told me to.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Nigga, but guess what? Why did y'all sign? Who y'all signed to right now?
We signed Encore Records.
Who owns Encore?
Joy?
When you called me, did I still tell you to sign to them?
Yeah, you didn't hate.
That's my
That's
point.
real.
I still don't
That's
hate on my
real.
people.
Yeah.
Like, I could have easily said, man, fuck him.
Yeah.
He did this to
Nah,
me. He didn't know the
you know
story,
what?
did you?
Look, I just found out the story, and I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Encore's been very good business partner with us.
I ain't
They've
saying
been-
Joey was bad, but I'm saying he was bad to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I know he's good at what he does, but for some reason, my presence at Interscope irritated him. And my thing is, bro, you could just call me. And he has got back to him because his black homies have called me, like, yo, bro, what's up? I'm like, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up with you and Joey? I'm like, I tell them what's up. They was like, what? So I'm like, you friends with that guy? They was like, I'm gonna call you back. Never called me back. You know, I never called me back because he probably shut it down. But my thing is this: is we should not allow someone that doesn't look like us to tell us how to interact with each other.
Right.
Now that's true.
That's fucked up, bro. But for me, and by the way, I'm over this shit because the one thing Interscope did was it made me use my brain.
Right.
My not my creative.
And it feel
brain.
good, don't you? Now you got confidence. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, like
yes,
I'm not gonna lie, like
they killed my confidence.
Let me say this, and my confidence gets killed in some situations, and I'm gonna tell you why. And this is for anybody out here that's going through the shit that I be going through. What's frustrating the most is the different cultures, right? I like getting culture ideas from somebody that's not in my culture, but that same person should be willing to listen to my ideas from my culture. It shouldn't be one-sided, and that's the thing that I have the most problems with. I'm not saying with any particular situation, but just in situations in my past. It's like I have an idea. Hey, look, you know, the way something is being marketed isn't maybe it's good, and we want that, but we need to do this also. But then when I bring up you know, it's not relevant, or it makes me feel like, well, damn, do I know what the fuck I'm doing? Because sometimes I question like why they don't see it. But then I think about what Damon Dash said about, you know, Jay-Z wasn't this, Jay-Z wasn't that, and then he doubted himself. But then when it blew up, it's like, well, I'm not listening to none of you motherfuckers. So I kind of like want that to happen to where, you know, something that I can see that I believed in and they didn't believe in the way I would want it to go. I want to see that go, but I'm not gonna, you know, throw it in your face. I'm just gonna goddamn continue to, you know, build my success.
Yeah, but I'm with you on that. By the way, but nobody eats more shit than women and black people in this business, and the only reason why is because there's not a lot in control. There's not, and by the way, everything don't go good. I had an artist signed to Caroline. I still love Jacqueline Saturn. Love Jacqueline. That motherfucker is incredible to me. Bro, it don't matter if we win or lose, but it does matter how you treated me in the process.
Yeah.
Because when I worked at Interscope, I'm telling y'all, I'm being honest, every day I would get in my car ready to cry. Because I'm like, how'd you leave Epic where you was LA's man to now you don't have no power? And here's the crazy part, I got paid more money. So I was making more money, but I wasn't happy because it wasn't about money.
It's about being happy,
It was
bro.
about being happy doing what I love, and I seen Joey was trying to kill that, so I quit.
Right.
And you know, when I quit, that made me a little bit more stronger because now everybody's coming to me like, you quit a job making this figures? And I'm like, yeah, because my name is way more important to me than you seeing me that, because there are some black guys in this business, and we all know them, who making money.
I didn't know that.
And we don't, and they have never done anything with anybody.
Y'all know how many people I tried to send, Ray? I tried to send you Darius. I tried to send you a couple other people. And I just was like, damn, this motherfucker can't do shit. And I knew it wasn't because of you, because I know how you gonna twerk something.
Yeah.
But it's like they had fucking goddamn put the muzzle on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
And I could,
they try to mute him.
Like he was muted. Like he really, and then when he came back, I was like, that's the motherfucker I know making shit move. It can't help but to be successful.
And now every time I talk,
that's how I know
every
shit.
time I talk, the people on that side be like, what'd he say now? Fuck you.
He's still talking.
Fuck you. That's what I said. I said, fuck you. If you shitted on me,
fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck. That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
Problem for you.
How you spell it?
I don't know.
How you spell it? Fuck.
F-A-W-K.
You. Fuck you.
You gotta put like 4 Ks.
Fuck you. F-A-W-K. But for me, it's like
4 Ks.
Because it's like,
nah, 3 Ks.
Fuck
KKK.
And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. The only thing, and I know so many other African Americans in New York and LA that's going through the same shit.
Wow.
And they eat shit. And you know why? I didn't have to. When I quit Interscope, you know what everybody told me? I swear to God, y'all. When I quit Interscope, you know, they said, Ray, what you gonna do? I live in Atlanta.
I'm
That's
telling
the home
you.
of the black people.
Like when you talk like that, this shit fucking motivates me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm from fucking Atlanta. Like real talk, nigga. I'm from Atlanta, Southwest of Swatch, nigga.
I'm
stepping out on faith.
Nigga, you just, I swear to God, bro, that shit right there about to make me goddamn do some fucking shit. Y'all about to see.
Yeah.
I'm from Atlanta, nigga.
Like, and let me tell you what I said that. I said, my rent ain't as expensive as y'all's. I said, I live very comfortable.
Just
and
motivate the fuck out of me.
I can live this life in Atlanta for $300,000 a year. So I'm gonna go home, and I got me a studio, and I built my own shit. And when people come in here, they be like, "Whose place is this?"
Right.
Mine, nigga. No one can take it from me. And that's why. So when I came back to Atlanta, I just built with Atlanta. And to me, that's our power. That's why I'm telling you.
That's motivation.
That's what I'm happy with.
That's
I did when I made
motivational.
all the B.O.B. money and Kevin Gates money. What I'm happy about is that I bought property, bro. I bought condos, I bought houses, and I bought them cash. Right. And that shit is why I'm still able to do shit.
I paid my house off My mortgage was $7,000 a month. I paid that bitch off.
Shit,
I owe my house, and guess what?
Good.
In about 2 months, I'm paying off my house, my mother's house.
I bought my mama house. I bought my mama house.
It all off.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you.
And guess what? How many? I just gotta say this. How many black people in LA are successful own a house?
I don't know.
In the music business.
But I tell you what was amazing to me though, right? And you could probably like, and I want to say this for motivational purpose, not bragging person. All right, when I went and bought my first property that I bought outright, I left out I remember when I bought my first home, it was like $100,000 home, and it's like, you're gonna pay it off in 30 years. I'm like, damn, in 30 years I'm gonna own this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, fast forward, to me buying another, I bought like a $500,000 condo, and I remember the closing, I walked out and I'm like, damn, I just bought that shit like I went into BP and bought a Snickers. It's mine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That shit is like an amazing feeling, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it's like, if I can do that shit and Ray can do that shit, because I seen me and Ray was
we live in the same building.
We was fucking broke as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We got condos in the same building.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
You live on the
if we can do it, yeah, I got better view than
Yeah, you do.
It's all good. But
that's not my main house.
Hey, my main house is out there by you too.
For real? Yeah, I got play. That's my playhouse.
Yeah. All right. No, that's your playhouse. Yeah, you bought that for your mama. That's right.
No, my mom got the main house, and I built a big house.
Oh, okay. I got
2 houses.
I've never been invited.
You gotta come to the house.
I ain't never been invited, bro.
Come to the house.
At the New Year's shit, I was watching like, damn, man.
You gotta come. Listen,
I
I'm putting it on Instagram though. Do I not, James? I'm like, if you want to come, hit me.
I didn't see that
Nigga,
part.
come.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
I don't want to hit no. Hey, can I come hang?
you hit me.
You want to be personally
You hit me
invited
today, and I'm filming, and you say, "Yo, I thought we was nigga pull up."
He
That's
did.
me though, bro.
I don't like
you
it.
pulled up.
Right.
I'm glad I did.
Yeah,
I'm
because
glad
I had so
did.
much drama this morning, I couldn't even deal with that. But back to the culture report.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was D. Rich Ray Daniels therapy. Sabrina, let's
Sabrina, what's up?
we needed to do that, by the way. We needed to do that, by the way, because this is my motherfucking nigga right here.
You guys teaching me too. You guys teaching
go.
me a lot. Okay, so Twitter reacts to the Grammys having no black women on their lineup. Okay, so the Grammy performers announced so far was Olivia Rodrigo, Billie Eilish,
Travis Scott.
Dua Lipa,
Dua Lipa.
Travis Scott, Burna Boy, and Luke Combs. So Saza wasn't nominated, SZA wasn't nominated, or Victoria. So
They're not performing.
They're not performing.
My thing is this.
I just want to know why no black women.
Here's my
on
thing.
there.
But all their music sound like black music, right?
We got. Nah,
But
I'm not gonna say
no,
that.
we have some great artists.
I'm not
Where's
gonna say
Summer
that.
Walker?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say.
Hold on, I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna go different.
I'm gonna say it. Nah,
say
bro.
it. Go ahead, say it. I'm gonna go different. route.
Like, come on, like the music that's popping today was what black music was doing 10, 15 years ago for the white culture. And I'm not hating, but it is.
So my thought process is this: is
No woman though.
you're not gonna always no black woman.
No black
They have
woman.
women, and Olivia Rodrigo. I think she's Latina, whatever it is.
Yeah.
My point is this: is that we have to stop making a fuss because they don't include us in everything.
For sure.
And because my problem would be this: Black Twitter. I want y'all to be just as outraged when those big artists don't show up to the BET Awards.
For sure.
I want you to be
Right.
just as outraged if they don't show up to the Soul
I
Train
think you was
Awards.
talking about that shit on Clubhouse.
Yeah,
We should support
we should
the
like,
Soul
we should-
Trains, the BET, but we don't. We discount it. It's like,
Black people
say-
have to stop seeking validation for other races and other cultures.
Damn, bro, that's
we
some
are,
real
we
shit.
should- we are the magical ones who built wealth with no help.
Shit, we made chitlins a delicacy.
Right.
We built
hot dog soup.
we built this shit with no help. Like when you
That's
start
true.
understanding the things that were against us,
Yeah.
like we couldn't get loans, we couldn't
Yeah.
qualify for shit. Bro, like at this point in time,
We
I
got
feel like
cheated.
America needs to give us like 4 more
48
months.
yeah, we got cheated out of our generational wealth.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
They got 400
and we're
years
still
on us.
here
And we're
thriving.
Still building.
Can I clear something
Go
up?
ahead.
My mama black, my daddy white, so I'm able to say nigga. Cause I know motherfuckers be like, what is this white motherfucker saying? So I want to clear it up, bro.
I love that.
Cause I catch that. I don't
know your
get-
daddy was white.
So how
Yeah.
about Fantasia not getting an Oscar?
That's
Not
some
being
bullshit,
nominated
man. I
for
went and
Oscar?
saw-
I think
You saw the movie?
Here's why I say Fantasia should have
Did you
got
see
an
the
Oscar.
movie?
No, I don't want to see the
Okay.
You gotta watch it.
Bruh, did you see the
I don't
original
want to see
movie?
musicals. I hate
I hate
Did you-
musicals.
I hate the
too.
original.
Okay, so that's cool. I'm gonna say, so he can't
We
talk.
gotta do it for the culture. Right?
So like the original movie,
We
the
gotta watch
original
it.
movie was great. I love the original movie. I hate musicals. I want to go to see no fucking
yeah.
like when I saw the Elton John movie, that shit sucked. But I'm not gonna lie, the way they did this, it was alright, bro. Like the music shit didn't really bother me because they
So by the way, Fantasia's family. I love Tasia. I just want to see her nominated because she worked hard. But once again,
she did a fucking
fuck
good
the
job.
Oscars. Fuck the Oscars.
She got Ray Daniel.
A law of power is to disdain things you cannot have.
For sure.
Sometimes to feel powerful, you have to tell yourself you don't want it. And if you tell yourself you don't want it, then you won't get it, and and then it might come to you. Because everybody know women don't like men that want them. Women like the man that's mean. Think about it. People want what they don't think they can have. We should just start treating black people as delicacy that don't show up to shit unless we feel welcome. Honest to God, like we ain't, who all gonna be there? We shouldn't have a negotiation. We'll come to the Grammys, but we need a performance from this person. Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Why don't we? It's because we still like, well, they don't see us, man. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Fuck
We need to stick together.
Hey, look, y'all take FAWKKK. Fuck you.
Yeah, we
It's
need
like
like
2
4
minutes.
Ks.
Two minutes.
No. I'm a swim seller. FAWWWK. Because the W stands for win.
Okay. Look.
Okay.
I want a percentage of that. We
Let's
good.
go, nigga.
All right. For sure.
Nah, but yeah. My thing is this, man. I just think we need to stop asking us to perform and go to the BET Awards, go to the stuff we own. Like if we can make that prestigious, because I'll never forget. You know when I knew Bruno was really for real? When he showed up to the Soul Train Music Awards.
Yeah, and he accepted the award.
Playing.
Yeah.
Nah, like that. He did, bro.
He understands that magic, and he wants to be a part of it.
I remember that because that was the first award B.O.B. won. It was for him and his song, and we were overseas, and I was like, damn, bro, we didn't get a chance to accept an award, and Bruno accepted it. I remember that.
Last question: if it was the Grammys, y'all would have been in town.
Exactly, bro. That's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit. No, but we can admit that though. Like we learn from our mistakes. That's my take on that.
Okay.
But we was doing some label shit though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true. But the label wouldn't let you do no label shit during the Grammys.
For sure.
They'll tell you we need you in town.
Hey, but look.
I gotta say one more thing to all the artists out there. To every black artist right here, you want to know how much your label fuck with black music? Let me give y'all a secret. If they throw a Grammy party, but they don't throw a BET Awards weekend party, no.
In Atlanta?
No, in LA.
Oh, okay.
In LA, like
Yeah,
it's
the
like
hip-hop awards in Atlanta.
No, hip hop
okay.
awards here, but BET Awards in Atlanta. I mean, in LA, if your label is throwing a party for the Grammys, but it's BET Awards weekend, and they don't give the promo staff money to throw a party, they're telling all you niggas
bro.
we don't give a fuck.
True.
Damn, that's some real shit, bro.
That's true.
Now that's a clip in a fucking bar for your ass.
That's a clip,
That's a
right?
bar.
I promise
That's a
you
bar.
that.
That's a bar.
Watch it. They do.
That
Matter of fact,
makes
I hope
sense,
they do.
though.
Because
That makes
Grammys,
sense.
everybody throw parties. Everybody throw dinners.
That makes
BET
sense.
Awards, be like, what's your party this year? We ain't got no
We
party.
ain't got no parties. What's that?
BET Awards, we won't give a fuck.
You know what's ready to come back? Shit like the Ozone Awards and shit like that. The music conference that shit like that.
We did one, the Atlanta Commission. We gave our GOATs Awards.
Nah,
and our
that's
Underdog
it's
Awards.
neat. Okay,
It's needed.
I was part of that.
Yeah.
that was good. I'm talking about taking it back to the old school
No,
days.
you're right. I was
Yeah.
thinking about the Dirty Awards the other day.
Yes.
When I saw
Oh, the
Alpha Mega
Dirty
Remember
talking
that?
on me,
Yeah,
I was
bro,
Like,
like,
damn, what
yeah.
happened at the Dirty Awards?
I was there. Fucking Country came through a chair.
wow.
And Shawty low them on stage.
Alpha Mega had to get
Alpha Mega,
walked
Alpha Mega.
out, yep.
Yeah, I remember all this shit. I was there. I was right motherfucking there. You know, I was Grand Hustle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Grand Hustle, exactly.
Yeah.
Nah, but I just think that we just gotta stop accepting that bullshit.
Nah, like you can start this shit now. Cause we tried to do it on a smaller platform. Now you got a bigger platform. And you can start that shit. Like,
No, we should.
man, artists, make BET Awards, Soul Train Awards, BET Hip Hop a big deal. Like you make the Grammys, like you make the other. I'm not down on any of those awards, but let's make our shit a big deal. Let's do that shit today. Next year, when it comes around, it's June and October.
Let's do that.
Let's do the shit, bro. Let's make it a big deal.
I love that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so
next?
we're gonna have our segment of American Godfather. Y'all ready?
He's a
For
dad
sure.
too. Ask
Okay, so Decatur schools plan to serve cheese sandwiches to kids whose balances are unpaid for school lunch.
That's some bullshit.
That's as a mom, I would be mad if my kid come home and tell me he had
That's
cheese
some
sandwich for
cracker
lunch.
shit. That's a
I don't know
cracker in
about
charge.
y'all.
So give them some cheese.
Why would we charge kids money? Why would we charge them for lunch when we're already paying taxes for the schools?
Right.
Like, I'm not,
Right.
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like my kids can pay for lunch. I'm
Right.
just saying, but I'm saying if a kid can't,
Can't
that's
pay.
true.
This for the
Yes.
kids that can't, the moms
Here's
who
a sandwich.
can't afford to
Nah,
pay.
you want me to tell you some
they
bullshit,
can't
though?
afford to
let me
pay.
tell you something.
Because I was that kid at one point in time.
But let me tell y'all something though. But let me tell y'all something. Here's why they shouldn't do it. Here, they're Atlanta public schools. Here's what DeKalb County schools. Here's why you should not feed cheese sandwiches to the kids that don't have money. because the other kids are seeing it.
Right.
And those other kids are gonna make fun of those
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
Your mom ain't got no money.
Yeah,
Your
they gonna
daddy
single
broke.
them out.
I never forget when I
Damn.
was in the 6th grade. I got caught eating free lunch.
Yeah.
And you kind of snuck out the door.
Yeah,
You ate
with
free
the
lunch.
tray.
They
You
saw
got
No, there's no tray. It was just like.
You grab the milk.
Hey, 2 things.
You walk out this motherfucker. Hold on one second. Then I walked out, and then the girl's like, "Oh, y'all poor. Y'all ain't got food. Y'all getting food stamps. Y'all on it." And I remember being so ashamed.
Shit,
And
yeah.
I remember thinking like,
Dang.
"Don't you live in Patterson Projects too?
Right.
Aren't you? You don't live in a motherfucking high rise. You live." But my point is that kids are mean.
Kids are very
And if
mean.
they see another kid without it, that's gonna be a problem. They're gonna make fun of those kids. They're gonna call them poor, brokes, all the names, mean shit that kids say, and that's why you shouldn't do it. Because what you gonna send them to the lunch table? They're gonna know they at the poor table. Like what you gonna do?
Yeah.
So this to be rich is eating steak.
Nah, let me tell you what I
I mean,
did,
the
right?
cheese
Let me
sandwich?
tell you
I
what
have
did.
experiences with
I'm gonna
that.
tell you what I
can
did,
speak
right?
on-
You gonna laugh. So
Tell me.
listen. So I was a hustler with lunch. You know, they used to have to pay. They get a dime back. Each kid get a dime. I used to stand right there. Let me get you down. Let me get you down. Let me get you down. And then when I had enough,
they
I go to
changed.
McDonald's around the corner, bro.
For real?
Yeah, and eat good. You
Oh,
know.
yeah.
All right, but the second thing, man, was some bullshit. What she was talking about. Like my daughter went to a private school, and I say the school, Woodward Academy, and we pay like $30,000 a year. She went from kindergarten, so that's how much money I spent on her education. She's at Wake Forest now, so thank God. But then what used to piss me off though was the Woodward Academy people would call and ask for donations for shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
I need a donation.
Are you gonna pledge to the such and such? Like, hell no, I wouldn't even reply. Why are you calling me? I'm spending $30,000 a year. I've been in this bitch since kindergarten. What the fuck? How much is that? Somebody add that shit up. That's fucking a year.
$2,500 a month. Damn.
That's $30,000 a year, bro.
Yeah, that's
From
cool.
kindergarten to
That's a
12th
lot,
grade,
bro.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
how-
lot.
yeah, bro.
That's $390,000 if you started in kindergarten.
And you better finish college. You're at Wake Forest. You better get all A's. So I
Right.
spent almost $500,000 on your ass.
I wanted to sign my daughter up for Woodward, but when I seen it was that, I was like, oh no, maybe high school.
Nah, it's but I think kids should experience
I think it's just spirit
that
public school,
outside
bro.
public
Yeah.
school. Like that's why I love Tip. I love that Tip allowed his son to go to public school because even if you go for a year, like because I want to snatch my kids out of private, put them in private schools now because it's a private school by my house that's like for like creative kids, just like in
Yeah.
this movie studio.
Yeah.
But my son is like, he was like, I want to stay in this school for, and I was like, you probably like being, he popular, he nice,
Yeah.
he dressed really
Yeah.
nice. I'm like, you probably, but you get 1 year of high school, your ass is
Yeah.
going over here. And I'm
Yeah.
snatching him the fuck out. He gonna
Yeah.
drive to school, to college school every day, and that's how
You,
you,
you, know, you know what I did, Ray? I used to bring my daughter on the road and around the studio just to
Show
experience
her,
the other
yeah.
shit.
Put them
Yeah.
on private jets with you,
Yeah.
let them see the life.
Nah, not that. I ain't do the private jets. I'm just not the
No, I'm
life.
saying, I'm just, even if
just
it's
the
for our first
experience
class.
of just being around some.
Nah, bro,
Now,
listen.
my daughter, as far as like first class shit, I picked up on Ferrari. I did this, I did that. Because a nigga gonna have to really come with it when
That's
it comes
my
to my
point.
daughter. For
Like,
sure.
My daughter literally
Yeah.
is 6 and says, Daddy, we going out of town. Is it a 5-star hotel?
Oh,
She's 6. Mind
Yeah.
you, people be getting
They had to
ready
come
for-
with it.
no,
They had
but
to
I'm
come
like,
with it.
Treat your dad that way.
Yeah.
I'm cool
Nah,
with that.
I heard
because
you- I heard you
every
today.
man that want to come in your life, he gonna have to bring that same
Yeah.
energy, and ain't no nigga gonna come with a sad story, and you gonna fall for it. Cause my daddy never gave me a sad
For
story.
sure.
I to ask for
sure,
crab
for
legs for dinner. I'm like, girl,
Crab legs?
crab legs. Mom, I want to go crab legs for dinner. I'm like, girl,
You
do
a mama?
Yeah, I have
Okay,
to.
okay.
She asked me for, and
Yeah,
I
Little
just,
Remy, I ain't start. I'll tell you the truth. I
She
didn't
want-
eat shrimp until I was 26.
yeah, and I don't even eat it, but she
I didn't
loves
like
it.
crab legs until I got
27.
I
older.
didn't even
When I
know
was
what crab
27.
legs are.
Crab
I
legs
didn't know
is
my
shit
son
now.
didn't eat lobster and shrimp. I didn't eat salad until I was like 27. My son eats
Right.
salad, lobster, shrimp, shit when he was 3.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
"He
You're
eats
5
salad?"
years old asking me
I
for
grew up in a
crab
house, no
legs.
fucking salad. What the fuck is
Salad,
that?
it was a little
That
twist
was
of
rich. That
lime.
was a
Yeah,
rich
put some
people thing.
chicken in it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta spice it up a little bit.
That's funny. That's funny.
What else you got?
Okay,
What you got?
so Tia Kemp, which is Rick
Rick
Ross'
Ross'
baby
baby mama.
mama, she been going crazy on the internet since. I guess he gave her a deceased letter,
Cease and desist.
cease and desist for talking about him on the internet. So she stopped talking about him.
So I'll talk about everything else.
Now she's talking about everybody else. So allegedly, he had relationships with Rick Ross. Rick Ross had relationships with Keisha Cole while Gucci Mane was in prison.
What?
So she can't talk about Rick, but she can
tell
talk
his
about
business.
everything.
Okay. So let me say.
Like, let me ask her. Is she? Let me ask
She's
her.
still talking about him,
Is she
though.
getting paid?
She said Rick Ross
she's-
But she about to.
yeah.
But I'm asking.
Somebody going to.
But what I'm asking
She
you,
obviously doesn't give a damn about that.
does she get child
No,
support?
she
Does she get child support right now?
No.
Probably so.
Probably so. But,
Why
hold on,
would-
But it's just not enough.
Here's my thing. Here's my message to every man in the world. Every man, every woman. Be careful who you sleep with. because nobody wants to hurt you more than the person that gave you their all and it didn't work out. For whatever reason, that person is going to take it out on you. They're going to tell all your business.
Have you had that
tell
experience?
Everybody all your business, huh?
Have you had that experience?
Hell yeah! I had a girl that I was I had a girl that I was dealing with for years.
I love her
and
stories.
then we fucking stopped, and this chick went on a smear campaign. Like I was walking in parties, and there was dudes that I knew that wouldn't speak to me, and I'm like, oh, I did see pictures of him. So she on a smear campaign to hurt me, but my thing is this: I still love her, and I feel bad for her. You wanna know why? Because there's certain things happy people don't do.
Man.
And if you still have anger towards me, that means you're still unhappy, baby girl. Like there's niggas that did me wrong back in the day, and I'm like, I want to see them just to show them how big my smile is, how perfect my teeth are, how nice my car is. I can't wait to see. Hey, remember me? Remember I'm the little nigga you told beat it. I beat it.
Yeah,
nigga. You know what I'm trying to say? So for me, it's like, but yeah, like I feel bad for Ross because he got kids with this woman, so he can't deny the relationship. But even worse, this woman is being raised in a house. This woman is raising his kids in that house with that same thought process. And that's got to be hard to deal with when you're trying to get to $1 billion and you got an unhappy baby mama. So I would tell everybody, if you go and put kids in her, be ready to take care of her and keep her happy whether you with her or not, because she can hurt you.
That wasn't right to do that. I know Keith, she was cool, man. She was like in one of our videos at the time. And like she a cool person, so that wasn't cool to put it. You know,
that wasn't cool.
Yeah, that wasn't cool at all.
She's like, she been firing shots all week.
Yeah, but my thing is, but hurt people.
Yeah, that's true.
And now, and nobody thought
that's that baby mama, baby daddy.
The one place where we should be able to be ourselves is in the bedroom with who we in a relationship with.
Yeah,
like if you gay and you love your husband, like whatever it is, if you that's the time when you should be the happiest. And he's happy. And another thing is, when you got money, you deal with people who don't have. You got to be ready. They don't have, not because they ain't met you. I know that feels good for your ego, but they don't have because they got a poor mentality.
Right.
They just was fine as hell, and you want to fuck her. And she
And,
probably called you daddy day one.
This was before the fame and the money.
Bitch called you daddy in the beginning. It's scary now.
Then.
Hey, you be like, hey, what's your name, girl?
I used to be
My name
daddy,
is Be Rich. Can I call you daddy? Oh, yes, you can. Now you're like, I want to take care of her. Then all of a sudden you don't want to be daddy no more. You ain't my daddy.
I'm scared of her now.
This nigga likes me to poke fingers at him. It's like, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, bro, like, it's like, God damn. Why would you want to hurt someone that you once loved? I would never make sense to me.
She just threw me off.
She wants some of that money. I feel he not.
And then he got this other girl out here bragging about how happy she is. She young. This bitch she don't look as good. She young and hot and talking shit about none of us me. So of course.
Yeah.
But that's what you got to tell your chicks. Hey, shut the fuck up. Talk about yourself. Don't talk about me, because you're gonna piss them off, and then I'm gonna have to deal with them, not you.
Right.
And look what happens. Now I only thing I saw was her say something about he don't like Khaled coming to his house. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, why would you tell him that? Like, I mean, sometimes you'd be like, man, who that? Fuck. I don't feel like talking, but it's still my nigga.
So let me ask you a question, man. Like, speaking of that, so if you with a person that you with and you love them, or somebody that's there that you're in a relationship with, is it pillow talking?
I don't think it should be called pillow talking. No, can I tell you why I think it's be called pillow talking? Because it's us against the world.
You're my partner. You're my friend.
It's only pillow
talking. If you're my partner, but if like you,
it's not no random bitch you fucking.
It's just a random
talk. It's somebody you got them you talking to every day. It's your friend.
No, it's not pillow talking.
No. That's what I'm saying. If
you confide in a
relationship with each other, that is not pillow talk.
So like that's not cool. That's not cool. Hurt people, like you said. That's fucked up.
Hurt people, but that's what I'm saying. So for me, I just look at this shit like, hey man, okay, like.
So how would you guys think, like he could get her to stop?
He can't. Money, bread.
He can't.
He can't. But by the way, why would you want to? Now you have to pay her more, and now she gonna want more forever.
That's why I feel like
basically, you know what? One thing I like about Ross is he's like, shoot me. You ain't gonna kill me, motherfucker.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: how would you have handled the Cassie situation?
With Puff?
If you was Puff from the start,
I would have left.
Yeah.
Huh?
I would have left.
No, I'm talking about.
When she sued me?
Yes, when it first was brought to the.
I would have told her to sue me.
Yeah.
And you would have let everything come out?
I would let it come out.
Gotcha.
And then, because my thing, but
why?
Because here,
you're so gringy.
But like now you see,
there's nothing that I do that I should be ashamed of.
That's true.
And by the way, who cares? Like he didn't make She made him look more like like this nigga was like God.
Yeah, that nigga
blowing niggas cars up.
Like he's a maniac.
But listen, okay,
it's like this nigga was like that. He is.
I see your point.
Savage
and
mode.
on some our culture shit. Yeah, but dude, like, this dude about to lose everything. Revolt, all the shit, bro.
He can't lose it. He just took his name off it. He ain't lose it.
All right, so you know some shit I don't know.
He don't want no.
No. He stepped down as a chairman.
I know, but I'm saying,
he still owns
so
it.
you don't. So
did he get fired or did he do that himself?
If I was him,
I mean, he did his shit, but I'm saying
I would have answered it all, and I would have said, "Yep." But it was only one thing that didn't make sense. I keep stressing it. How are you blowing up niggas' cars for looking at me, but you're also hiring men to fuck me? That don't make sense to me.
It doesn't make, but because you know why?
And people say it's about control.
Because he control. Yeah, exactly.
But even
I mean, we don't know if that happened. We don't know if that happened.
That's my point. That don't make sense.
Yeah, it don't add up.
It don't add up.
Yeah.
I think the reason why people went after him is because he settled so quick.
Yeah.
I would have let that shit play out.
He settled too quick. Like you're guilty.
But what I'm trying to say is, so look, what I was trying to say is this. This is what I'm trying to say, is that I'm pretty sure he had a chance to settle before it became public.
He did.
I would have settled.
Nah.
The fuck?
I wouldn't have settled. My thing is, listen, let me tell you something.
I just like the attention, bro.
Let me tell you something.
I blew up a nigga car. Let's go.
No. Let me tell you something. If you're in a scenario, right, where you are being accused of something that you did not do, you should fight.
Right. You should.
Like if a girl sued me right now and said Ray takes, I used to mess with him. I put dildos in it. It doesn't bother me because it's not true. Nigga, it's like the only way it would bother me is if it was true. Then it's like shit. Oh shit. Fuck, I didn't want nobody to know that. But if it's not true, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, bitch, why would you tell everybody? Now I gotta come out. Because if I really did it, I would say, yeah, I did it. Bro, let me tell you something. It's nothing that I've done as a man that I'm ashamed to admit I've done as a man.
Right.
Now, there's some things, that doesn't mean I want everything out. But that just also says if it does get out, I did it.
You know what though?
You're fucking right, I did it.
You know what?
Yeah,
and that kills it in the butt.
You can admit that. But
as an artist, let me tell y'all something. If it's something, if you a girl artist and you done,
I'm freaking off savage. Right now. I'm tweeting from a freak off.
Yeah.
Y'all want me to go live? I might start an OnlyFans on you motherfuckers. Y'all want to talk? Bro, let me tell you something.
Nip it in the bud.
If you own it, they cannot hurt you with it.
Yeah, if you do, you got to own up to it. That's
real. If you
real.
own it, they can't hurt you with it. And the only reason I can hurt you is because you're ashamed of it. So air it out. You know how many times I'm gonna air it out. Dog, one time a girl was like, I'm gonna tell everybody how you like to fuck. I'm gonna find your baby. I sent her number. And I screenshotted it. And I sent it to my kid's mom. And I said, this
She's
bitch might call you
right now.
She never called.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Now I would have been like, no, please don't do no. Oh my God. Give me $10,000. Yeah. Okay, here. Nigga, she gonna always know I can get $10,000 from Ray anytime I want.
Nigga, yeah.
Tell her I told her what I did to you.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'll tell her. No, dog, let me tell you something. John Gotti said something one day. He said, I don't lie to nobody because I'm not afraid of nobody.
Right.
So I'm not gonna lie to nobody because I'm not afraid of y'all. So if you lying, no. You scared. Rick Ross is a real solid nigga. He's been standing on business, and now his baby mama probably gonna get a book and probably gonna cut off from his life, and who knows how bad the kids are gonna be damaged. All this shit gonna go on, but you got what you want. Everybody's selling their soul for $1 now.
Okay, so did y'all see Cassie and her husband at Fashion Week in Paris? And they was all dressed. They was dressed up in
Puff's money.
And they said that's Puff's money. Y'all think that's Puff money?
What you think?
You ain't seen her and him pop out since. Before that, have you seen any footage of them popping out?
I didn't even know who he was until I'm like, oh, okay. She's doing a big one.
My thing is this, and then what people don't ignore. My thing is this. I think women. Here's my assessment. Women are tired of seeing men win. Women are tired of seeing men having all the fun, and I get that, ladies.
Right.
But it ain't as much fun as y'all think it is.
Yeah,
because
it comes with a price for sure.
Because it costs. Because Be Rich know it's a difference in when you pull up in that Ferrari to when you pull up in the Toyota. It's a big difference how they treat you, how they look at you, how they come at you. It's the game, bro. Men have been playing it forever. Now women want to play it. I say let them play it.
I went to the club the other day.
You went to the club? What club you go to?
I went to Opium the other day.
Okay.
And I parked, right? And so you know, I have an SUV. I got out and I was like, hey, how much you get in the car? He said, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna bother you, man. I'm like, God damn. So what you saying is 100% right. It's facts,
like,
bro.
you get treated different when you got money. And my thing is this: is that I think he really loved her, and I think that she found love with somebody, and now she needed her fucking money.
And
and I was like, nigga. So they sat around and probably said, okay, can we tour? Probably not. What can
I'm
you
pretty
do?
sure he told her, tell your
what can
story.
you do? And then he was like, let's go get him.
Let's get his ass.
Let's get him. Let's embarrass him in public. Let's put all types of crazy shit in the story. Because Roger Bonds even said some of that shit wasn't true. And he even said it. He said, yeah. He said, I seen Puff hit her, but I seen her hit him just as much.
Yeah.
See what I'm trying to say? So it's like, bro, relationships are fucked up. It's just that men don't care and women do. So when a woman gets fucked over, women are gonna be loud about it. When a man get fucked over, niggas like, that's fucked up for him. We keep it moving though.
Right.
Because every nigga probably just said, I mean, he got the money, so what the fuck I'm worried about it for? And everyone was like, get your coins, get your happiness, complete your circle. Oh my God. And every dude was like, well, shit, he got it, so who cares? Like I said, does anybody in this room think any women, Puff has a shortage of women that want to fuck with us?
Oh, no. Definitely not. Did you read the comments?
He probably got more now because he said, because they know he was some freaky shit. Huh?
They won't tell.
I ain't going to tell. Sign the NDA.
Did him and old girl, did they stop messing around?
Who?
The city girl?
Yeah. But I mean, shit.
I seen her back with her baby daddy on the blogs.
That's what I'm saying.
Southside.
Dog, we are living in a world. This is crazy how we really are in a world of 15 seconds of fame. Let me tell you why. You know how many people told me it's over for Puff? And I'm like, y'all don't know who Puff Daddy fucking is. That is Puff motherfucking daddy. Nigga.
He's going to come back.
Nigga, let me tell you something.
He been coming back.
We all forgot that at one point we were all in the house for a year. Couldn't leave the house. Niggas is outside like, fuck it, we outside now. Anybody think about that in them old days? But this is Puff Daddy. Nobody remembers who he is. This is the man that started the white party. This is the man that started the black party. This is the man that started Black Hollywood. This is the man that had white people in the Hamptons. He is not going to go away because of Cassandra. I'm sorry. He is too important.
Right.
He is associated with parties. Everybody loves parties.
Yeah.
Everybody loves parties. So for me, it's just dumb to me that nobody, like Kanye's done. Okay. Y'all must forget how great he is. We got to stop writing people off, especially black men in America.
Facts.
Yeah,
because
that's definitely true.
I don't give a fuck what no one in the world says. I never met the man, so I can't fucking co-sign who he is. But the Cosby Show did wonders for our community.
For sure.
And you can kill him, but please don't kill the Cosby Show. That was the first time black people saw a mother and a successful mother and a father in the house.
She was a lawyer.
I'm not saying if Bill Cosby did all that shit, get him.
What about Fat Albert?
I'm just saying.
The Cosby kid.
Cosby was like the first.
Talking
But
shit,
I'm saying
bro.
The Cosby Show,
all-American.
Dog, the
black
Cosby
family.
Show is the reason why HBCUs matter.
For sure, bro.
Right.
It is
That's
the Cosby Show did too much work for us
Different
to
world, all
erase
that shit, bro.
him because he did fucked up shit in his past.
Right.
Period.
And
So
it's like
let's
we
get over
talk
that
about
shit.
what he did, but we don't know what how the woman was
Nah,
back then, throwing themselves on Cosby.
what's not discussed is the
Yeah,
people that's
back-
accusing him. What's the accusers been doing?
No, but
Probably some way worse
But see,
shit.
here's the thing though. We can't do that. Even though I agree with y'all, but you can't blame the accusers because now we're shaming people.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not shaming
Maybe
nobody. I'm just saying, what are they doing?
I'm just saying this.
I know this always
I'm
two
just
sides to
saying
every
this.
story.
I've been through some shit with some women, and none of it made sense to me. And it was always when I was done. No woman attacked me because I said I love her.
Nah, I ain't talking about, I'm not talking about
I'm
the
just
victim.
saying in general, any woman that tried to hurt me was when I said I don't want you anymore.
Right.
Let's just acknowledge that. Like that's
Yeah.
not a true thing that happens in life. Like I don't know. Have you ever broke up with a girl and she'd be like, okay.
Hell nah, bro.
Nigga, it's gonna be some tears. It's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some. I swallowed.
For sure.
What do you want me to do, baby? I'm sorry. I
For
thought that was
sure.
normal. I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying. Like I never
For
broke up with a
sure.
girl. A girl has never broken up with me, and I never said to her, "I bought you a car." Nigga, I keep that shit. I don't give a fuck. I buy another car. Keep that. And this is when I bought my first girlfriend a car when I was 19 and it was only $500, guys. I'm not flexing like I've been rich my whole life. I bought my first girlfriend a car, a Geo Prism, a 95 Geo Prism. It was beat the fuck up, but she wasn't riding the bus no more.
I was getting it.
Hey, you
What?
did it. You
Nigga,
did
so that's
it.
my point. I'll buy another one. I
Right.
don't think there's a girl I've ever been in a relationship with that I didn't buy a car for.
Yeah.
I don't even bring that up. Because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to take care of mine.
Right.
But the sooner we break up, I ain't yours no more. Now I'm the enemy. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
So you go to the next subject.
Okay, all hip hop. I need best duos. They said, is it Drake and Future, Jay-Z and Kanye, Rick Ross and Meek, Lil Baby and Gunna, or Young Thug and Rich Homie?
I mean, for
Who's
me,
y'all best
Jay-Z
duo?
and Kanye, man.
Jay-Z for Kanye.
That Watch the Throne album was
I watched the
amazing.
Throne album.
Okay. I would say Drake and Future. I'm sorry, y'all.
How old are you?
No, it's not that.
Don't ask my
no,
age.
not that. She used to dance in Magic, so they
Yes.
didn't play no Watch the Throne in Magic.
No, but I love
They
Jay-Z,
Ball So
though.
Hard, yo, bitch, you can't say that, but they was playing that.
I love Jay-Z, though.
They was, you know,
But
like,
Drake and Future
Nah,
together,
that makes some
to me,
classic.
that is a classic.
That would be second for me.
That's
That's
second
a
for
classic.
me. That's second for me. If I had to rank them, I would say Ye and Jay, Drake and Future.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna go Rick Ross and Meek. Then I'm gonna go Lil Baby and Gunna. And then I'm gonna go
Young
Rich
Thug.
Homie Quan and Thug, and then I'm gonna go Baby and Gunna.
Young
What
Thug
about-
and Rich
what about
Homie
21
was
and
hard
Drake?
together.
What, they ain't on the list.
Oh,
You said who?
21 and
They
Drake.
ain't on the list.
Oh no, they said
That
Drake and
shit
Future.
jumped some of the people
Definitely
that you talking about.
Yeah.
Drake and Future.
What else we got?
Definitely Drake and Future. We got okay. So they said Quavo and Chris Brown was sitting next to each other Fashion Week, and they the blog, they don't like
Chris
each other.
is a real nigga. Chris Brown.
So, but Chris Brown has stated, I'm not gonna let nobody mess up my coins, But I guess they had some basketball beef that was going on.
One basketball beef.
What was it?
You don't know what it was?
The root of all evil. right?
Carucci. I'm sorry, it was
I told you,
Carucci.
bitch.
Chris Brown took the Migos on tour.
So they was sitting literally.
And then when they broke up, one of them started dating his ex.
Right.
But
yeah.
I'm telling y'all, Chris Brown is probably the realest nigga in hip hop and music.
I feel
period.
the same way.
That nigga is. I'm telling you, I can't think of a realer nigga in this shit. I love that he sat next to Quavo.
He's the
and
light skinned
said,
Bobby Brown.
Yo, that nigga is that.
Yeah,
nigga
because
is
you
What'd he
don't
say?
know-
What'd he
you
say?
don't know
What'd he
what
say?
you're
What'd he
gonna
say?
get from Chris Brown.
Because everybody thought that him and Quavo sitting next to each other meant they was like cool. And he was like, nah, I ain't cool with this nigga. I'm here to get my bag, and ain't no little nigga gonna fuck my bag up.
That's what's up,
Chris
Chris.
Brown is a real
That's what's
nigga.
up,
I
Chris.
love that kid. I've been knowing since he was 16.
Yeah.
He's always laid his heart in the ground. He's always been a real nigga. And the thing I like about him more than anything is he was not afraid to fight. And I gotta give him that respect. Because some of these rap niggas be talking heavy, and then when it's time for drama, they want to shoot. Y'all don't never that. You remember that footage where Chris Brown was sitting on the fucking car and at the parking deck waiting to fight all three of them. Like whatever one of y'all wanted first, I'll fight you for him. Like he a real nigga. Huh?
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. I was with
I don't think Chris Brown's somebody who you want to just have beef with.
I'm just saying, the thing I like about him is that he's real.
He's real,
and
for sure.
This world punishes real, but we got to give Chris
think
Brown.
that was very
I
mature
fuck
of
with
him.
Chris. Chris did a couple features for us and then charged us and
and
even
that man
rapped and he was cool.
Chris
He wanted
has
to direct the video, all that
He
shit.
has
bro.
a pure heart. That is one of the most kindest, purest,
Yeah.
hardest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
And I think that the Rihanna shit destroyed him because he saw the world turn on him and without getting
he
all
thought
the
it was
details.
over, right? He was so
And
young.
by the way, people don't know. I remember the weird part, and I also know why I would fuck with Chris. What people don't know is that a month after that happened, nigga, we was in the studio with Rihanna and Chris just chilling for like 6 hours.
Right.
Me and Ty, we got the picture to prove it. Like this is the first time they was photographed together ever.
Yeah.
Was a picture with Timothy and Tehran.
Right.
But Chase was cool. It's just kind of like he just a real nigga, and I just think that he got caught up in like the shit. I don't like the shit that happened with Usher. I feel like he's always had a thing against Usher because of me personally. He's always had a problem with him because of the Rihanna shit. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a video with Usher, Jonte Austin, Jermaine Dupri, and they was this when they was in their Oceans era, and remember they was like, Chris beat Rihanna up, man. You shouldn't have done that, Chris.
Right.
And I think that always made him feel a way towards just my guesstimation. It always made him feel a way, but I didn't like what he did with Usher. But outside of that, he's just a real nigga to me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could say that too. I think that was real mature of him to actually sit there with Quavo and, sit there and not.
So both of them.
Yeah,
you know what
that was
I'm saying? Give it up.
Yeah, and like I said,
Both of
Quavo
Yeah.
was from Atlanta. He was groomed, so he probably ain't tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, I like that he said that. I like that he made the statement. I also like that he showed black men that we could sit next to each other and not agree with each other.
Agree.
We
Yeah.
can not like
Set
each
an
other, still
example,
get our
for
business
sure.
done. There was a lot of growth in that moment, and I just want to see Chris. He never fell off top to me, but I want to see him back because he is the most talented artist alive.
Very.
For
No,
sure.
I think there's no artist more talented than him in the world.
Yeah.
Prince.
He does it all.
Prince is dead.
Oh, okay.
Prince
I'm
is
just
the only person
saying
who already gave over
that's
Sing,
my
dance.
favorite artist.
No,
yeah.
I'm saying, but Prince would have gave it to him over that. What album is better, Purple Rain or Thriller?
I mean, now I can say Purple Rain, but when I
What?
was young, I would say Thriller.
Why would you
But-
say Purple Rain?
Because now I understand the aspects of it, bro. Like Thriller sold more, but that shit Prince, he played, he wrote, he did everything.
People don't understand. Prince, every song he's ever made, he's played every instrument except it's only one song he didn't produce the music on, Purple Rain.
Okay,
and
so
he made a movie about it. Every other song Prince ever made, he played every instrument, everything.
So can I ask you, what did he mean when he said Purple Rain? Like, what was he talking? Was he like going through something?
He owns it now. I don't give a
Like,
fuck.
what was he saying when he said purple? I just
I mean,
never
like,
did.
Prince-
It went over your head.
Yeah, I just
Prince
because
is
I
for
was young though.
Prince for niggas that like fucking pretty light skinned bitches.
Okay,
That's
because
what
I
Prince
was
for.
young, so I
Michael
was
Jackson
like,
was kind of for
now
everybody.
I'm trying to think like,
if a nigga
what
say
was
he like
he
Prince, he
talking
likes
about?
those pretty Apollonia, because Prince was known for that shit.
Yeah, okay, because he was smooth.
Prince
He
was a
smooth
Gemini.
killer.
Like early in his
Ooh,
career,
ooh.
he kind of like experimented. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a Gemini.
But like Prince is like one of the. He just did his thing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and then one thing that I did notice in most of the beginning of the videos, he always did a performance video. And why is that? It taught people to come to his shows. I want to see him perform.
Wow.
Right.
You know what I'm
I never
saying?
thought about that.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
and it's like artists need to get back to doing some more B-roll footage of them performing to get people to want to see you perform.
Can I tell you something? I think it's gonna sound crazy, but I think that Prince helped Michael Jackson
For sure he
become a
did.
star.
Yeah.
Because if you pay attention to black music before '82, it was kind of disco-ish or R&B-ish, and if people don't know this, but Prince, like, you know, songs like Prince, like "Do Me Baby," "Do
Yeah.
Me," that shit came out and flopped. We just liked it later in life.
For sure. A lot of his older
Thriller
songs.
came out. The album came out in '82, right?
Thriller?
The album came out in '82.
Oh, which
But not the movie.
Thriller, the album came out in
That's
'82.
not true.
No,
It's not true. 84.
No, I'm about to correct you.
Hold on.
Hear me out. I thought the same
Google.
thing. Hear me out. It came out in '82. Thriller video came out in '84.
Okay, yeah.
What else came out in '84 though? The Purple Rain
Purple Rain
movie. That was the
movie.
first of its kind.
Yeah, 84.
Am I right, B?
Are you sure Thriller came out 82?
He just checked it. '82.
And the
82
first song was Beat It?
No, the first song off Thriller was
Beat It.
No,
It was Beat It. You want to
No.
bet?
no, probably was Beat It.
You want to bet?
No,
And
no,
then-
I want
and
that.
then It was Beat It, then Billie Jean, and then everybody wanted him to perform.
I thought
at
Billie Jean was in because he performed Billie Jean at the Motown
Yeah, but
Awards.
Beat It, yeah, not the Motown. Yeah,
Not the Motown 25,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bam.
Nigga, I'm on my shit
Nigga,
too.
you ain't got more knowledge than me, nigga.
I
We
got
go
more
for-
knowledge than
Let's
you,
have a
fuck
goddamn.
it. He performed it in there, but he performed
But
Beat It.
82, you got me though. You got me.
I got myself because it came out in '82, but Thriller came out in '84. The video came out in '84. Purple Rain came out in '84 too. Michael
So it went
Jackson.
2
hear me
motherfucking
out, hear me
years?
out. Michael Jackson.
Hold on,
what people
bruh.
don't know, Michael
I'm not
Jackson
just
was
going on.
obsessed with Prince. He was obsessed with Prince. There's a video of Michael Jackson and James Brown.
Oh, I seen
and
that.
Prince.
I seen
Now
that.
pay attention to the video.
Hey.
Prince is in the audience. Michael says,
He
James
whispers,
Brown
he
says,
whispers.
Michael Jackson is up here. So he says, Mike, come up here. Mike whispers in his ear, call Prince. And
Yeah.
James is
Yeah.
like, you could tell James, Prince, what's Prince? And then James go, where's Prince?
Yeah.
But by the time Prince got to the stage, Michael was off the stage. He was gone because Prince embarrassed himself. Because what people don't know is that Prince and Michael Jackson both worshiped James Brown. That was their GOAT.
Yeah.
So Prince, Michael calls him up stage like, that nigga out there, call him. Prince comes on, I can't make this shit up. Am I lying?
So
He comes on the back. He's riding on the back
Of a
big
bodyguard.
white man.
Yeah.
The bodyguard from the white man
Purple
from
Rain.
Purple Rain.
That's always been his bodyguard.
Always been his He's riding on his back, and James Brown give him the mic, and he does his thing. And then
Damn,
he kills it.
you ain't never lied, bro.
And he kills it. And then he fell off the stage. No, he kind of embarrassed himself, but he fell off the stage. And then Michael was gone.
Nah, let me
and I
tell
heard
you, he ain't
Prince
tell
was
the
looking
story
for
right.
Michael ever since then.
Nah. What happened was Prince started doing that weird, and people weren't ready for that shit.
But he
and
was high.
And he started playing the guitar.
He was high, though.
He was high, but what I'm saying
Michael
is,
knew he was high. They were probably starting to come together.
So Michael
Mike probably
came.
functioned better.
Mike came up and did some. He did a little foot dance, and he did his little thing, and then he got Prince up there, and then Prince Prince started goddamn doing some weird ass psychedelic ass shit.
He did a split. He got it. He's like,
I think people was like, what the fuck?
James Brown. Yeah.
I'm one of them ones.
Yeah.
So he performed to get the money.
And everybody was like, what the fuck?
Everybody look up the story.
It's on YouTube.
You know, told me
Pull it
the
up.
story. Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones, like, you never seen the video with Michael Jackson, Prince, and I was like, no. He said, you gotta watch that, man.
I gotta watch
it. Put it in the link of this podcast,
bro. It's the most incredible video you're gonna ever see, because it was like a scene out of a movie, and then Michael disappears off the stage.
You know what? I gotta look at it. I didn't see that.
Am I right, Brian? Michael disappears off the stage, and from what I heard, I didn't hear about for what I heard was that ever since that, Prince was looking for him.
What you think Prince would have did?
I mean, Prince was a real nigga. Don't forget he was dunking on Dave Chappelle and them in basketball. He's a real nigga, man.
Nah, Prince.
He's a real nigga. He's a real nigga.
Prince did some dirty ass shit that like Morris Day and them niggas, man. He did some shit.
Man, I heard Prince owns their name. He produced all their music. Everything around him he produced. So I heard Morris Day can't use his name because Prince Estate owned it and they want to give it up.
You know what I want to do, Ray? We gotta do this. We gotta go to Minneapolis. We gotta go to
Prince's house.
It's called the Paisley Park. We gotta do it, bro. I ain't never been.
Let's do it.
Let's
nigga, I'm for real.
I'm dead ass.
Let's go.
By
the way, I ain't gonna lie. I like Be Rich on the show. I like it to host a story and a little argue with me, nigga. Challenge me.
Y'all gonna go on a history tour.
He right though. Like I just looked it up. I didn't believe it. It's November 29th, so it's the end of '82.
When that nigga came with motherfucking Thriller.
With the victory tour.
No. Because he had to go.
So you ain't know that? You ain't know his brothers.
His brothers.
Yeah.
He had to told his brothers, and he didn't want to told his brothers.
He did not,
because he was trying to go on his own.
He got burnt.
Joe was still kind of like, you gonna take your brothers with you, so he was like touring with his brothers, bro.
And what happened? What happened? He got burnt.
No, that's the commercial.
He got burnt.
He got a commercial.
He got burnt on the Coca-Cola. Was it Pepsi?
No, he was filming a commercial though.
Pepsi commercial. I remember that. I was sad.
He was so mad because he didn't drink Coke. He didn't drink Pepsi.
We from Atlanta, man. Coke, bro.
I heard he didn't drink Pepsi. So he didn't want to do it, but it was so much money he did it, and then he was like, "I'll figure out a way to do it." John Breaker, it's a documentary on Thriller. Y'all should all watch. John Breaker.
I sent that to him. I got to see that.
Oh no, it's on iTunes. I got you. I'll show it to you.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, that shit.
It's on iTunes.
It's on
Netflix.
It's on Paramount Plus.
What's the name of it?
Thriller.
I'm watching.
It's not better than the Bad documentary though. The Bad documentary is the most superior music documentary I've ever seen in my life.
I love Bad.
What's that on?
What? When the people was passing out and everything? That was the bad documentary.
I'm gonna tell you nah. The best documentary is The Making of Motown. The Hitsville, The Making of Motown.
I saw that.
It's a Showtime documentary. And I'm not gonna lie.
Michael Jackson.
I'm gonna watch what you're saying.
And I want you to come tell me. Come back in and tell me.
But listen, Hitsville, The Making of Motown, that shit motivates me every time I watch it. Watch that shit.
No, it does. But Michael Jackson documentary is the most motivating documentary
Put
I've ever
that
seen in
link
my
in
life.
the
Okay, so Michael Jackson documentary, is that the one with his dad, Joe, and they go from his childhood up?
What's it called again?
That's one of my favorite ones.
Michael has 3 documentaries. He has a lot of documentaries.
The Bad?
That's my favorite
Which one I need to watch?
Bad. That's the best one. That's the one
Making
Spike
of
Lee
Bad.
did.
Okay, that's the one when he
The
was...
second one is Leave It Motown, Off the Wall documentary. Nelson George did that one. Nigga, I'm a historian, nigga. Don't play with me. And the last one, I don't know who did it. I think Nelson George did this one, but this one felt very cheap.
Right.
Like the Thriller documentary to me felt cheap. The Bad documentary felt like, y'all gotta see that shit.
So it's Making the Bad, the Leaving the Motown Thriller. Watching them shits tonight.
Nigga, make your artists watch it. Make Darius watch it with you.
He gonna watch it.
You can wrap it up. By the way, I'll wrap it up.
Okay, you can let you
By the
wrap.
way, I want to say, man, this is amazing. This is one of my favorite shows, bro. Like, I fuck with you because I like a historian that likes to argue, and you're a little crazier than me, man. So, I'm gonna give you.
He's humble now.
I'm gonna give you the same. By the way, this is how Dream got here. I'm gonna give you the same open invitation. Come, cause I like a nigga that talks. I like a nigga that got something to say, and I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this show is gonna come out, and niggas is gonna look at you and be like, "Damn, that nigga really do." I'm telling you. Because that's how they look at me. Niggas wrote me off until I start talking. Now they write me back on. Now they can't live without me.
It's coming.
It's coming. I'm telling you, you have an open invitation to the God show. If you ain't on here no more, it's because you ain't come.
I'm coming, but
listen. By the way, we doing the artist spotlight with you and Lil Darius. We already agreed to do that.
Okay, we did that. We made another agreement. Let's see if you remember this shit.
And we gonna go to Paisley Park and shoot a fucking show.
And the Waterboy show.
And
go to Prince House.
I'm talking to him, right?
I got you.
I'm talking to your ass. I'm gonna do this shit.
Well, listen, we locked in, bro. I'm glad you came. I love you, man.
I do want to say this, like,
I'm glad to see you coming, standing on who you are.
I want to say this, like, for people that's out here, you got rivals, man. Like this was my rival, but we respected each other. And look at it now, like years later, he about to help me with some shit I need.
Right.
And it's like I've always helped him. You know what I'm saying? Like we did the let's get lifted. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a forever love.
And we did Atlantic dropped the ball on that record.
That
All I want is money. Money.
That shit was hard,
That is
bro.
one of the best songs we've ever done.
Yeah, that was that fucking
Big
video
Fake,
was
and the
amazing.
video was incredible,
it's hard,
too.
bro. They had what's the name of that song?
All I want.
All I want. Go B.O.B.
Man,
All I want
B.O.B.
featuring
All I
Rock
Want
City,
featuring
bro.
Rock City.
That shit was a go look at that. Put that shit in the link. Put that.
Let me just say this, man. Shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Yoko Vodka. Shout out to Two Lost Distribution. Use the God Show code and you get 3 months off, and it's only $3 a month. Therefore, they'll collect no money on you. Shout out to Tow and Carry Luggage. They are a luxury brand company. They are sponsors too. And shout out to KL Water. I'm sorry. I'm like tripping. But shout out to KL Water. Shout out to all the people out there that fuck with us. Please share, please like, please subscribe, and fuck with this brother. Because this is a guy who has all the information, has the know-how and the relationships to take any artist to the top, and he has a desire in the way that I don't. So don't DM me, DM Be Rich. Matter of fact, can you come into my community and teach just not even teach a course, but like do a FaceTime, a live with me when we talk about.
Yeah, for sure, man. I do whatever you need me to do as much as you need me to do.
So we're going to do it. And we're going to do the show. We got a lot to do. So we locked in. It's on tape. We can't go back.
What you inspired me today is, and it's like, just no diss to people I'm working with. I'm going to start focusing building my brand.
Right. You're supposed to.
And I never did that.
But this is the thing. You're supposed to.
I never did that.
And this is the start of it. And I'm glad that we was here. And I'm going to help you build it because you my brother and I want to see you win no matter what the motherfuckers say. You can't.
Appreciate that.
Nobody can turn me against him like nobody can turn me against anybody. Only person can turn me against anybody is that person.
Right.
That's
I'm going to tell you a story. Last story,
last
bro.
story. Then we wrap it up.
Last story. And I almost blew up my relationship with him for a fucking artist. And I'm not going to say the artist's name, but like I had just started working with an artist. And the artist was pressing me to get in with Rock City to write, and I did some fuck shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I love you, Rich, for this story.
I couldn't get Ray on the phone, so I called Teron on my own, and then Ray called and checked my ass.
Nah, but
and what I do? I cuss Ray ass out, bro. I was about to pull up with this nigga like 7:30, bro. Who the fuck you talking to, Ray?
Can I tell you why I know you did that? Tell me, am I lying?
You weren't wrong.
Tell me, am I lying? No, ask me this: was the artist there when you called me?
I don't. Yeah. Later
why.
on, yeah.
And that's why, because what happened was B Rich was working with an artist.
Don't say the name. Yeah.
I ain't gonna say his name. He my little nigga now.
Yeah.
He's working with an artist, and the artist, B Rich was hitting me to get Tehran dates. Now there were other things going on that I was trying to work around. So it's kind of like, yo, B Rich, I'm gonna get to you, but I gotta.
He should have just told me, right?
No, but here's the thing. I didn't want to remember what it was. I didn't want to talk about it. We talked about it already, so we knew what it was. You know exactly.
Oh
yes.
shit! I remember.
So
I didn't know. He had a good point.
Yeah,
I forgot.
It was something that I was trying to.
And it wasn't nothing I did. Bitches.
It wasn't nothing that he did, but it was some drama. So when he did
bitches.
When he did that, I said to him, I'm like, yo, like, so he calling Tehran, but I'm like, I gotta kind of hit Tehran. Like, yo, bro, can you give me? You got any songs? Can we do this? But while I was trying to figure it out, Tehran is in my office, and Tehran is like, yo, B Rich keeps calling me, and I'm like, for real? And then I call B Rich. I'm like, yo, B Rich, why you calling? Like, I'm working it on. Why you call Tehran? He's like, why you trying to call me out? I'm like, nigga, because I'm trying to help you. And then the artist called Tehran on FaceTime, like, yo, bro, man to man, we got to do this. And Tehran was like, yeah, man to man, we gonna do whatever you want to do. I got you. All right, cool, bye. Hung on the phone, like, I ain't working with that nigga. So it was kind of like.
And keep in mind, like, I'm collateral damage. Yeah. Like, just because
And by the way, you ain't doing nothing wrong.
I ain't do shit
if he
wrong.
Told me he wanted a record for anybody else I had, I would have been able to do it. But he said Tehran, and there was some other things that.
And like me and Tehran like this, like we all came up, so it ain't like.
He was like, what's the problem? So we had to figure that out. It's a whole lot of drama.
Collateral damage, bro.
But that's a funny story. That's also a story for everybody watching to realize that we are all running a marathon. And some of y'all people out here are treating this life like a sprint. And y'all getting tired. Y'all losing. Y'all breathing hard. Y'all mad that everybody passing y'all. Stop fucking running so fast and start walking at a pace that you can walk at comfortably.
For sure.
Right.
Because the goal should be to be here for 20 years. And if that's not your goal, then run all the air out anyway, because this game will get rid of you like they have done so many others. But if you want to be here, you better treat this shit like a marathon. This is the Culture Report. God Show Edition. We out.
We out.